So you all have encountered that island at the Sunless Dominion. You have encountered this ancient lich who will yet be seen again as he is Voldemorting himself into one of your crewmates now as this cleric has joined your ship. And you all sail for weeks. For a long, long time. Over the time that you sail, the crew gets more and more kind of concerned and worried of like, actually I'll get to that in a bit, but for now, I think during your voyage you have another chance to bond with each other. And so you can ask questions to each other on this long voyage of, where you're going, where you're from, and background information.
Go ahead. If we go into battle and we all die, there won't be any more glory left. What would you fight for?
What do you mean there wouldn't be any glory left?
I mean, there's no one left to tell the story.
This guy will forever tell our stories. The constellations, the gods above, they see it all. I don't need the glory of mortal men. The gods have smiled upon me, and my brother sees all I do. Yes, I've made it clear I don't work. But they've been watching us ever since we stepped foot off that battlefield. If not for their glory, then I don't care who else is. Kings, lords, what are they to gods?
One of the Veramanus crew says, "You throw a king in the first island we went to!"
Yeah! They mean nothing. The glory I seek is not that of feeble mortal men. The glory I seek comes from something bigger. And I am content with that.
Ascended mortal men.
Ascended mortal men. And I am content with that.
Yeah, I don't seek mortal men. Ascended mortal men.
Mortal men plus.
Yeah.
Wait. Mortal men? Ascended mortal men.
Very good. All right. Both of you may make a bond with each other.
Nice. Eldis.
Aye.
Now that you've got that flame, what do you think you'll do with it?
Probably safe keep it. Keep it out of the wrong hands till it's maybe comes in handy for us. Maybe take it back to a temple of
I'm just saying.
Tenebria.
My eldest brother, he works with the dead a lot. If you need any tips, he's got you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but not exactly jumping at the chance to
I know he's a little weird.
be indebted to gods.
There's nothing. No, my eldest brother's not a god yet.
Oh. I don't
No,
know.
he's-
I know they all become, and then I forgot.
I think Rockhair canonically ascends after Drohanan, because Drohanan ascends at sea. Rockhair ascends way later because he ends up being like an assassin in the shadows for a lot of his mortal life.
That's cool.
And then when he finally hits a certain age, that's about when he ascends. His temple that he creates around this of preserving the ancestors and silently taking out people who are a threat to all ancestors garners him enough favor with enough people as like a rumored boogeyman. That's what ascends him rather than like admiration and praise.
I love that you've got this like triforce of thief, warrior, druid. It makes a very interesting culture for the Veramains.
Oh, very much. I'll rewind. Take it again. I'll maybe speak to him once we're home then.
But still,
Thank you.
it's kind of cool.
Oh, it's quite. Literally.
Oh yeah, it was fire that was so cold that it was hot. That kind of style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if you like wave your hand over the top of it, it's just
The
cool.
Frostburn kind of style.
Yeah.
Okay, mark bonds with each other.
Hey, it'd be good if I had.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
I currently have 4 bonds with Eldis and 3 with Jaishi.
I should get my dice down.
I keep using yours because you got the D10 name.
I know, I got a big old name die. And I'm about to hit 120 again. I'm literally 2 away.
Where, really? So, what's everybody's glory at? Are you now at the highest glory?
At the table currently, I think I am.
I'm at 105.
I'm at 80 something for the second time.
Nice.
Yeah, this is my second one.
Well then, I will. First, we'll let that question happen. But is it empty or?
No. I just found my other pen, and I don't want to accidentally steal one of your pens.
I will leave it up to you, Kyle, if you want to lead another sacrifice, or if you might want to give one of them the chance, just for the sake of passing it off. But
I've led one.
You haven't led one.
I've led one.
You have.
Yes, I have. I don't think I have. No.
Then I'll let you do it.
Yeah, I led the second
I'm
one.
not
You're forgetting we were meditating and I fell asleep.
Oh, didn't I meditate like really well?
Yes, you meditated very well.
Yes.
You meditated so good.
You were just the best.
Here's the thing, Agon has been really good to me, and it's why I've been really not great at D&D.
That's funny.
Granted, I got lucky with that Strahd roll.
Yeah, that was Ethan's odds.
Jaishi,
Yes.
we've been many places. We've been seeing many kinds of people, many events. What wisdom will you bring back to your people, to your temple from all this?
Well, the number one is how to build a boat. And watching as different cultures lead in the march on all these different lands, and we navigate the way to follow the gods' will be brought back to my land, in hopes that if this is ever a need again, we may provide more than just myself.
I think you're gonna have to also stop the only one great, wise one survives the whole challenges thing if you want more than just
5 years. 50 years. 50 years.
Yeah, it was 50.
Yeah, 50 years. Every 50 years. It's not. I'm not the only one.
I mean, but they're pretty half dead by the time they get around to the next one, aren't they?
They're not all human.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's fair. Sorry.
I just happen to be human.
They take a gamble every so often.
Yeah.
Sorry
Right.
about the beasties.
You know. It's part of the culture. It's one of those things you grow up around, and it doesn't phase you
Yeah, I
when
to
it's
embrace it.
when it's your time.
Okay, mark a bond with each other, and everybody clear out your pathos.
What pathos? No, I actually took agony for the first time.
Ooh.
Oh, did you? So
Yeah.
you got your first fate?
Yeah, I did it by choice. Because a lot of them, you had to mark pathos to get into the situation. And then I decided to start marking pathos to add an extra domain so that way I could actually succeed on something.
There was a lot of that last session. There was a lot of people double dipping into I'm gonna just get some agony so that we win.
To be honest, the only reason I have the title of Mage Slayer is because I had to use the adamantine chains to bind the Lich.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, and now we move on to the sacrifice. Eldis, I think you've hopefully been giving some time as the sailors. Who are you thinking of?
Tenebria,
Very nice.
obviously.
Because fuck her dad.
Yes.
Not
So
the
Tenebria, ironically, you had just had an encounter with. Effectively, this is leaving the land that Zanjar and Tenebria are primarily followed. This balance of the sun and darkness. And what does that look like as you? And again, that's a dwarven deity at that. So
Yeah. I think Actually, I think the way the ritual works is everyone has to have a partner. One person is blinded and given a lump of clay, and the other person speaks to them and has to guide them through it.
Nice.
And if it's wrong, you can't express rage. You just kind of have to like accept it together.
Talk quickly and nobody explodes.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling called out, I promise.
That's cool. Okay, so then everybody, I have to roll my dice.
Roll my dice.
This will be a resolve and spirit roll against a 6.
Yay!
Wow, I literally can't use any of my epithets for this. Because they're all about very, well, I don't know. No, Raging Tempest is still very angry.
Yeah, it wouldn't exactly work for like a trust exercise.
Yeah.
Because she's like grief and everything. She's also insight, so
Absolutely.
you have to have the insight into your partner that you choose. That
I'm gonna pull out my strife die for the day as well.
lovely.
Damn.
Oh, so we have strife for this?
No, I'm just saying.
Not for this. He's just pulling it out.
So what was the roll?
A 6.
A
Oh,
6.
nice.
Try sheet.
Shall be taking this off. Just she.
Just no. You pick somebody else off the boat.
Yeah. Rohinin will take on this challenge.
This will take on this challenge. How did I roll so shit?
7.
I got
Very
10.
6.
Hey! You
Nice,
got it!
you just got
You
it.
need to beat it!
3 glory, 3 glory, 6 glory.
Shit. Okay.
And again, so the sacrifice is kind of funny because it's like the one thing that we were required to do. Do you want to add any lore to that in the way that any of you perform?
I think the other part at the end is that you have to like throw the creation overboard.
Oh, yeah, I love that. That kind of like, transient art. Gotta throw it out.
Yep.
Absolutely. Drohan, is there anything you add to this?
No. I just follow Eldice's lead, and I let it be.
Great.
We'll jump right in then.
I'm surprised you didn't pick your like wise-eyed thing, because if you were
Clever
the one,
eyed.
if you were the one guiding someone else,
I
instead
thought
of
about it.
blindfolded.
I thought about it. I'm like, no, he's just gonna get blindfolded. He's gonna have to suck it up and just kind of hang himself for a little bit.
Perfect. As you continue to sail for weeks on end, your sailors get distraught. Some of the Varamanish sailors start to blame the Hand of Daco for building the sky. And it's obviously reshaped the waters, and now they're feared that they're going to be lost at sea forever. This is unnavigable now. All of the previous techniques seem to no longer work. You guys are lost, and so there is distraught amongst the crew. Another group kind of is wondering if they look to Jaishi, and they know that your culture from Benoit has that deity of Lei Shang, of the stirring waters, and they wonder if Lei Shang has cursed us to be stuck in the oceans forever. And in general, there is now just dissonance and dissent, and there is a lot of fear. And so our leader check for today is going to be, how are you guys going to actually rope together this crew, encourage them, and focus their eyes, because right now they're losing all faith.
I think I'm going to...
And part of that could be a distraction of calling for a specific leadership contest if you'd like to.
I'm gonna climb all the way up to the highest point on the boat. I know we're not on normal boats. We're on...
It depends on which one. If you're on the Antinian vessel, it'll have sails. If you're on the Varamanian...
I'm on the Antinian vessel because that's where I have been every session. So I'm climbing up to the top perch to see if I can see anything in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Rock, fish, anything that would give a sign as to there would be life in that direction. And I'm just standing there, and as I'm standing there, I'm yelling, "Pray to the gods that they give me a sign!"
Okay, nice. What everybody else want to do?
Wait, do the Varamanish vessels actually not have sails? You're just basing them purely on
No.
row-based longboats?
I assume they probably have sails if they need them for extra speed, but they are row-based mainly.
Well, a lot
Usually
of...
they do.
They
Usually a
do,
lot
in
of big
fact, have
longboats
sails. It's just when they're in narrower channels, that's when they were used as specifically rowboats.
Oh, okay,
So, larger warships still have massive sails because you're not rowing
Right.
through a fucking storm.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
just not
that's
going to
fair.
do anything.
Yeah. I'm sitting here thinking about
I just think the Veramains are strong.
No, they are.
No,
They
they
are
They're
very much.
stronger than the real life Vikings were.
That's also true.
I'm just thinking about all the boats that I've built in the fucking survival game that I'm blanking
Oh,
on
yeah.
the name of.
Ark?
No, not Ark. The
Minecraft?
better one that's based
than Ark.
around Valheim. That's what I'm thinking
Ah.
Which is so good.
of. It's so good, but it's also a pain in the ass.
So are you
Yes.
two going to help him in this endeavor, or do you want to try to...
So we're
Be very-
uplifting the spirits.
Yes.
Do you have your
Oh,
idea?
you go ahead first.
No, do you have your idea?
I think I have an idea.
Canadian standoff.
Okay. My idea. I'm assuming we're on calm waters. We're just kind of
Right now, it's fairly active waters.
fairly active
Yeah.
waters. Okay. If we're in a fairly I use a Veramainish song to, at least for my people, and if the Antinians join in, fantastic.
Yeah.
But if they can't, well. But I think the Veramains wouldn't mind just kind of nudge, check this out. Use a Veramainish song that is meant to unite and uplift, and it's a very upbeat one, so we would use
Yeah.
our, because we're not rowing right now, we would use our drums, our war drums,
Right.
to play the beat.
Okay.
And that would be, for me, resolve and spirit.
What did you want to do with yours, by the way, on the domain?
Yes.
Observing and looking.
Yeah, I was gonna say craft and reason.
Yeah, I think Craft and Reason is perfect
Yeah.
for that.
I think Eldis is going to, especially following the sacrifice, say a prayer to Tenebria and get her bowstring to start shimmering, and then call all the soldiers in, notch an arrow, and shoot it as far into the horizon as it can go, and be like, the arrow still flies straight, we still sail straight. The logic of the world is not lost, we just needed to experience nothingness for a time. But the boat will go on just as my arrow goes on.
I love that a lot. That's super mythic. We'll see. Depending on your rolls, it might become more mythic. So what domain do you want to roll for that?
Resolve and Spirit.
Fantastic.
I would like to
Perfect.
invoke Oak Limbed.
The,
because I'm
standard-
shooting the bow into the sun.
Challenge here is going to be a 5.
I am going to use
Maybe to
Raging
5.
Tempest to stern my resolve.
Very well.
Drohinan.
Clever eye, Joshi.
Raging
to
Tempest to
Well, that's for the
Drohinan.
adventure proper. I'll ask for who's going to join this challenge. I haven't
Yeah,
been doing
that's
that. Yes.
Drohinan will join this challenge with Resolve and Spirit as well.
The Oak
Absolutely.
Limbed Eldis will join this challenge.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Test of fate.
Voice.
That's pretty good.
So I
Alright.
get 3 glory? 2 glory.
What, did you just barely succeed?
I got 6.
Okay. Cool. You get
What did you
3
get?
glory. We do round
13.
up.
I think I beat you by 1. I got
8.
14.
Yeah, you did. I hope you know that's really funny. I need you to look at the... Because I got 855. I got 866.
Wow.
Love it.
Okay. So you also get 3 glory, and you get 5 glory.
Nice.
Nice.
And so, with that very high roll, I think right now you look out. You actually don't see any land.
I see land!
Yeah. This maybe gives two people some inspiration. Meanwhile, you shoot your bow.
I think it would be... The arrow would be shimmering into the sunset the same way that the bowstring made from Tenebria's wings, because she's got those
Oh, yeah.
opalescent wings, would just shimmer into the sunset, just carving a line through the sky for us to follow. Almost like finding a mystical heading.
I can also imagine that like the reverberation of the bowstring or even the flight path of it is being reverberated by the drums. And so, Dronin, how
Yeah.
is that going as well?
So I take up the seat at the front of the ship with the drums.
Yes.
Obviously, we face towards the soldiers as they face
Yes.
the front direction. The arrow flying above me, and with a
That's
good.
That's painting on the side of a vase worthy right there.
Yep.
And with a good bellow, we begin the song.
Okay.
All I can think
Hell
of
yeah.
is when she shoots the arrow, I say, birds are flying that way!
Are you sure you're clever-eyed? Do you not need glasses? should you change it to nearsighted, Jaishi?
This much clever.
He's clever-eyed,
Yeah.
but not clever of mind.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
It's this
intelligence
much
and
clever.
wisdom are different
This
things.
much eye. It's just kind of. It's a little imbalanced sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
You're really showcasing the intelligence versus wisdom thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We love it. We love it.
I love Jaishi. He's such a fun character.
You continue to sail through the ocean blue as the waves pick up. The intensity of the water breaks over into nearly unmanageable degree, but you are fighting through with this new inspiration. And as you notice storm clouds on the distance, and you notice effectively what feels like a closing in environment of storm and harsh weather and heavy waves, it feels like you're being surrounded and trapped in a narrow and forgotten space of water. There is no mists at the moment. They rescinded a while ago, and yet you still don't see land ahead of you as the mists have receded. But you do start to get signs from the Diaethers. The first sign you see is a sign of Lei Shang, the Lord of the Sea.
Fortitude.
His sign is a sunken crown. Humanity brought low by arrogance. You then see a sign of the Hand of Dako, God of Beauty. His sign is the abalone shell, which is a very sparkly, iridescent-looking beach shell.
Shining.
Covered in barnacles on the surface, but gleaming iridescent inside. And lastly is a sign of the currently wrathful Kayreen, goddess of travelers.
We haven't done a wrathful one, have we?
Yeah.
Nope.
Quick question. Normally after sacrifices, don't we get like bombs
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah, you normally do, thank you.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I was like, I thought about it for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Shouldn't we have picked the leader based on that?
No.
Oh, well, so you would have been the leader,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
can choose to pick somebody else.
It's up to you.
You
can
know
take
what?
it.
Because this your mom. No, it's not
It's
your
not
mom.
my mom.
It's
It's-
just the one
it's
that
his
you
mom.
like.
No?
I
No,
thought
Kayreen's
Kayreen was
different.
one that you pray to currently.
Tenebria.
No, Tenebria is who she
Okay.
prays through. I think Kayreen is
Kayreen
just...
is-
Kayreen's his
Leandros
mom.
is
Yeah.
mom.
Oh, that's funny.
We pissed her off in the last one.
You know what? Since we're going to a storm, I'll do it.
Yeah. You, from the sacrifice, do get a bond with the Diether of your choice, and you three, all of you, get 2 divine favors.
Yes.
You know, how do we get more bonds with like Adamantios?
I still have one of those.
Say that we can treat Adamantios like a treasure, and you'll have to ask me to have a contest to bring him back into the story and make him relevant.
Okay.
And if you do that, you make that optional contest, and you succeed the contest, then you can I'd say you're just gain a bond.
Okay. And you said we gain 2 divine favor, right?
Yes, you gain 2 divine favor. Adamantios is property.
Fair enough.
Grab another cookie, that was good.
They are really good. I told you.
I
What
like
were
this one better.
the signs again? I was going to write them down.
Yeah, I can
Spell
also
the gods
put them on a
correctly.
TXT document again on the screen like we did last
That
session.
would
Yeah, that would
Beautiful.
be great.
It won't have my
Because
little
if
formatting.
damn it, I knew what they were. And
Wait, no, I know what I can do. It's not going to be. It might take up a little bit of extra space because of the header, but I can use the snipping tool.
The snipping tool.
The snipping tool, good for snipping.
that's
Snip, snip. All right.
oh, what you're doing there?
I'm trying to eat without spilling crumbs, and I felt the urge to cough, and I started to die.
There we go. Sniff, 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 sniff.
Oh, we need you to move your thing a little bit.
I mean, I can put it on the other side. There's nobody on this side.
Yes, please.
Oh, please, Megan.
All right, there you go.
Stick that in the corner over there.
You have sides. Okay, so I think that was everything. We do have the leadership. You're not handing it off, so there's...
He's leading.
He is leading.
Okay. As you all... I'm just double checking, but yeah, we are now jumping into the adventure. This glistening and inescapable expanse of sea is your island for today. You're stuck in the ocean.
Oh, fuck.
What you notice ahead of you is a ship. A ship that's actually recognizable as a recognizable culture that you haven't seen in a while. It's a ship from Benoit.
One of your ships survived!
I
Now,
never made it to the fight.
this doesn't look like a warrior ship, though.
Oh, fuck.
It's still elegantly designed, like all Agon ships are.
Beautiful and weak.
You know, more of an origami of a vessel than it is an actual
Oh.
structural piece of thing. But this looks more like an either trading ship or a a traveling ship that might hold passengers that go on long adventures. This is a passenger ship of some sorts. And as you sail closer to this ship, you start to hear voices yelling over the sound of the waves crashing and the rain and the storm clouds kind of gathering on the horizon. The sailors on board are in the middle of this debate as you hear,
Winnie, down.
May should be thrown overboard! She brought us here! And then suddenly, what looks to be, you see this lady named May, her brother, Zemo, responds even louder, No! It is Kai Shen we should drown! He offended Lei Shang with his failed sacrifice! It's only if we punish him will the Lord of the Oceans forgive us! In their anger, the sailors are fighting over who they should throw into the ocean below, but they don't notice the mournful thrumming coming from the waves below. And they also don't notice, from those lamentations, a brilliant colored, spear-like claw of a great crab-like beast rises around their ship and clenches down onto it. These strangers are now in danger and you're the only people who can help. How would you like to approach this danger? You could potentially try to literally use your strength to pry the claws off the ship. You could try to distract this giant beast, maybe give it some sort of new food to chase, or maybe you want to simply outmatch their shouts and give these people some warning to get out of the way. What do you want to do?
I know the badass option. So can we, use the whole ass claw that just straight up...
It is currently
like
closing.
The Kraken in Pirates of the
I don't think it is fully closed yet. That gives you the opportunity to do the other options of just warning them or even distracting the crowd.
Hell, even if we warn them, what are they gonna do?
Oh, I guess the official example is: will you outmatch their shouts and make the strangers listen to you and board your ship before they are drowned? That is the option.
That's probably a good idea.
It's probably the easiest idea. I know how those Penguin ships are, and they're not built for this.
You know what?
It'll be an arts and narration versus Zemo, the one who was shouting loudest of all.
Oh, does any of us have arts?
Do you have arts and narration?
I have a G8.
I have an
That's
8.
better than me.
I have an 8.
I've got a 6.
Does it have to be separate things, or?
What do you mean by that?
So,
You can do two different things if you'd like.
what if you guys try to get them on the ship while I hold off the crab monster?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I will support, as it will give you better odds of getting something good than me rolling myself.
You, our wonderful Eldis, will be facing Zemo, May's brother. That's his epithet. The Loud.
That would be really cool for you to play twins then, because you can have epithets.
The Loud, Protective, and in this situation he's pretty angry, so I'll add Impetuous, which is a perilous. So if you fail this, it'll hurt you, I guess. Okay.
Oh, damn. Starting strong, are we?
12.
Whoa.
Can I...
Yeah, he's loud. This boy is...
Can I, in addition to trying to shout, also just start banging our war drums to sound an alarm for them?
Certainly.
Or while she's shouting,
I'm the
I'm
same
behind
roll
her.
for me?
No, because you're going to be facing against the crab.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you will be facing, my friend, against the great crab.
Your-
Uh-huh.
The spear clawed, which is also perilous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
The
D6.
lonely,
Oh.
brilliant colored. Great crab. You okay? You'll be facing against a 14.
I got 2 10s and 2 8s.
All right. So you've added your support. Are you going to face this challenge, and what will you be adding?
The oak-limbed Eldis is going to be, just as Drohanen was banging the drum and igniting all the sailors into a a chant to raise spirits. We're going to sound one of alarm to overpower their argument and get them to board our ship before it's too late.
All right, test the fates.
Stormfist Drohinen, the Raging Tempest, will use Blood and Valor
Yeah.
and the Conviction of Zonshar, his
Ooh.
bond that I have with Zonshar.
Wow.
To dive into the water, or at least as close to the water as I'll get, to wrestle with this crab arm.
Fantastic. Okay.
That's what I'm gonna, or how, because I can't stand on the ship and do it. I gotta figure out a way to do that.
I mean, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, go for it.
You know what? No, it's gonna sound better in Tails if I jump in.
Give him the people's elbow.
Yep.
Okay. Test the fates. And let's see what happens to our daring adventurers today.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, I get one.
You do get a bond.
One glory. I was saying. I already marked my
Fuck
bond.
yes.
I need the glory.
You did the glory.
I need the glory for my assistance.
Now I
Oh, it
did.
doesn't sound good for LD. So what's going on?
It's
12.
12.
What'd you get?
12.
Okay, so you just
beat it.
got it.
Yeah, I had to beat a 14.
Oh wait, I did my math wrong. It's a
Wait.
13.
No, yeah, I was like, I thought it was a 13.
Okay, so you failed.
Wait. Can't you choose to use a divine favor?
Not after the fact.
No.
You call for it
No,
beforehand.
you have to do it beforehand.
So yes,
Divine
you
favor is the
fail.
only thing that
You fail by 1.
No.
So I'm sorry, but you have to mark a pathos because that
Great.
was a perilous,
Great.
and you get 1 glory.
Cool.
Well, LDs, if it makes you feel any better,
You're
As
wrestling the
I
crab.
rolled a 17.
Suddenly,
Of course you fucking did.
when you try to outshout it, Zemo, who's trying to protect his sister, looks out to you and shouts just horrible epithets out at you, and it hurts your soul horribly. But you can add more to that. So let's look like maybe if you even like fight with words or even with brawl. against
I
this
feel
man.
like my support failed, and as he's yelling, I'm translating them.
That's why I failed. They just
Yeah. He starts cursing at him in Dwarvish. You know how to, like, it goes poorly.
Oh yeah, it's a lag. So you notice that they're not moving at all. This is all up to you now.
I see this happening.
There's a breakdown in communications.
I see this happening, and I'm like, ugh.
Google
All right.
Translate doesn't get invented for another 4,000
And
years.
I just let out the loudest bellow. And I jumped straight into the water, leaving a loud boom as I smack through
Yes.
it. I dash towards the wrist of this claw and yank it further down into the deep, away from the ship.
As you are sinking down to the briny blue, you see this creature, this iridescent crab,
Damn.
looks up at you deep from the ocean down below. The actual refraction of the water dances across its scales as it looks to you with somber, lonely eyes, as if it had just been awoken and is reminded of its loneliness.
If I didn't have a fear of the ocean, I do know.
Pick an eye. Pick an eye, Drohinen.
Okay, so with that pulled down, you now have a moment of respite to either jump onto their ship and quickly just like pick them up and get them off of this paperweight of a ship.
Yeah.
But there is this ship. There's this monster that your friend is fighting down below.
I think, because the sailors would have, like, ropes and things to board other ships.
Yeah.
I think we
Yes.
essentially, like, force board, but the,
Yeah.
the things we steal are the people.
So yeah.
Scooping up people.
Yep.
Right now, though, you also get jumped right in between this conflict that's happening. They are
Yeah.
not giving up on the fact that they think that one of them is to blame for the reason that they're out lost in this land, or in this water.
Right.
And so, right now, the main differences are between Mei and Kei Chen. And Mei's brother, Zemo, is taking her side of it. But Kei Chen continues to argue that Mei is overreaching and has obviously displeased the gods for asking for too much. She has tried to lead these people out to a new land, and look what's happened. We need to return home, he says. But Mei believes that this is another test. She looks to you and says, we have been going against so much. We have a land of gold and nectar awaiting us once we get out there. If we are brave enough to overcome this and any challenges that we face, then we have the only trophies to reach for our people.
Wow, that is the clearest goes against the sign that I have ever seen. Arrogance at its finest.
So, the question is, can you bring either one of them to understanding the other? In which case, you'll be doing an arts narration versus either Mei or Kei Chen.
Can I select the third option of leave them all on the boat and take the rest of the people?
Alright, take all the nameless characters. You absolutely can do that nonetheless. The question is it seems like the ocean itself and this beast are in a cosmic kind of, like you see this, there is an anger to the waves. It seems like this conflict is the strife of the ocean, and you are being called as heroes to solve it.
Have you...
But nonetheless, you could just have JC do that.
Have you... As I get on...
You go back and forth.
Yeah, I'm just dragging people. Have you drawn lots to see whose fault it is?
At some point, I jump, like, I put my feet on the crab's arm and use it to propel myself out of the water, coming right out.
Missile out.
Yeah, and onto the deck, just landing with a thud.
You fully, like, just stop with enough momentum at the deck and step onto it.
You have...
Why are these people not on our ship now?
Shh. You have summoned one of the gods.
He flashes behind
you know, just my beard's still looking a little white. Just got out of the water.
I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly
All
play
sorts
the
of
Beowulf
misunderstandings
theme here. All right, Beowulf movie main theme. Here we go. As Dronin shows up.
Why are these people still on the ship?
Huh? I'm just carrying people. Just random people.
You two. What's the deal? There's a crab ready to kill you, and you're sitting here bickering.
Exactly, Kaite says. It's her fault that we're out here. We should go back home. Our land is back there. We need to turn around and leave this place and leave these dangers. Says, this is only one challenge. We can face this.
Well, this one challenge is about to kill you, so you can continue this on our boat. Go.
Okay, they're going to continue the fight off the boat.
So once we're safely on our boat...
Yeah. The crab arm lifts it up, pulls the entire boat out, crushes it in half. It doesn't actually crush like you'd expect a nice wooden boat to. It kind of just folds like paper, just kind of crumples.
It's made of balsa.
Really gotta...
I've been on them while they did that.
You really gotta do something about that.
It almost, when the two pieces fall apart, they kind of just float in midair before they actually land.
As it's falling, I'm like, did you guys have a boat maker on your boat?
He's right over there! And then you see little man. Hello, I'm Wu.
Throw him overboard.
Oh no! He's tossed into the water.
I have pleased my gods.
Anyway.
Right.
Lei Shang notices that, by the way.
Surface gleaming. Okay.
Right. May.
So, I just want to ask this real fast because I could have sworn you were describing something different when you described K-Ring's sign because I don't remember you saying, or maybe you got cut off when you were describing it.
I don't think I even described it.
No.
No.
You said her sign, or it says on here what it is, but I was
her
like,
sign is a rousing morning song from the sailors. Your song.
Funny enough.
Fearlessly greeting this new day. So yeah, I did not even read it. I was too busy copying and pasting. Or taking the picture. So yes, that is the third sign.
So, over the table. What I'm seeing in this is a very clear, to me, what seems very like a clear sign of arrogance.
Yeah, no, we should throw her over the board. With her brother.
Or
we need to throw her
convince
overboard.
them not to do that.
Yeah, I was thinking we convince them not. Oh, you
Then
know,
nobody ends up in the ocean.
how much glory did I gain from beating the crab?
14? That was the challenge, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it's still up here, 14.
I think if we send the people back home, we're gonna piss Kayreen off more because she's the goddess of discovery.
What if we make
But
it...
I think
What if it's the crew's choice? She is so intent on going forward.
I think we can let them continue traveling, just
Or
not
we-
with the delusions of grandeur.
Or we send... Because some of our people were disheartened. And I'm sure we got a lot of them to feel better. But they're also very certain they can even make it back home, where we've also
they're
been
both
struggling.
gone now.
Yeah. So they have to rely on us either way.
Their crew kind of cheers Wu being tossed into the ocean, and they kind of go back over to you and says, I think it was Wu's fault to begin with. It was over when, well, no. And they all start arguing about each other, but you generally hear this, like, crisscross story about how it was Wu's fault because he made a faulty ship. Well, the figurehead of the ship wouldn't have fallen off if it wasn't for the faulty sacrifice that happened. And
so what is this about a sacrifice?
And then, first off, I think in this situation, I think Zemo will speak up for his sister and say, it was the figurehead of our boat. It was a beautifully carved image of the Lambentine Queen. It was a sea nymph that was famous for the Lambent Sea. Mm-hmm. It broke free when Kai Chen sacrificed faultily. He danced around like a fool, cracked into the entire side of our ship, and when that fell into the waters, the sea began to boil over.
I didn't see that like on the crab or anything, did I?
No. If it fell down, it must have fallen down to the bottom of the seabed itself.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to get that back after we stop them fighting. First and foremost,
How long can you hold your breath?
well, we've got this funny little thing called magic.
It's true.
If your heart stops beating, you don't need to breathe.
Are you undead?
No. But I thought. Never mind.
Okay, I want to make sure I understand this. So we have a brother and a sister who are
Yes.
on one side, and then we have this other
So-
guy.
Yes.
Because the names are tripping me out.
May and Zemo want to go on to the land of riches and glory.
Yeah.
And
Kai Chen.
Well,
and then
Zemo is
Kai
just
Chen-
defending his sister. He hasn't
Yeah.
actually said
He's on his sister's side.
Mei and Zuko.
Yeah.
Okay, but is it Zuko or Zemo?
It's Zemo, I was just saying.
Yeah.
So is Zemo literally on her side? Like
Yes.
he too wants
Yeah.
to go forward,
Yeah.
or is it just that he is defending his sister?
Would you like to ask him?
Yes,
Alright.
Zemo. I need to understand. You're fighting very heavily for your sister, and I get that. But do you believe in moving forward with this, or are you just protecting her from their ire?
Her idea was a smart one. For the longest time, we've followed in the traditions of our people.
That should.
But this was an opportunity. An opportunity to grow. An opportunity to find a new land. When the sky was formed, we saw that as an opportunity.
So everyone already knows about this, the sky forming.
Yeah. I mean, they saw it.
Oh, okay, but
They might have a fancy name for it that they don't know. Like, it's all, the void, the ocean of the sea, of the, above,
Okay, I wasn't sure how quickly they would name this and get going, considering we just came from that war not long ago. Well, I guess
Well,
it
it could
would
have been a while ago.
Yeah, no, because we were traveling for weeks in the labyrinth. It's been a while.
They call it the vault.
The Vault of Heaven.
Yes.
I love that.
Maple can't decide if she wants me to pet her butt or not.
So you believe in this venture wholeheartedly?
Yes.
And what do you think of the people who don't?
They are cowards. We need to face this challenge. We need to not be idiots, Kai says. We're going to die out here. You see our vessels.
You mean vessel, which is gone?
My point exactly.
No, I don't see your vessels.
At this point, the only way any of you are going anywhere is with our ships.
You can return us to land. You don't have to bring us to wherever you're going. We don't have to keep going into danger. Safety is back there.
So, what makes you think...
Which to you sounds like home.
Yeah! What makes you think we know how to get home? For all you know, we're lost. So you're putting a lot of faith in...
Suddenly there's so much. Your crew and this new crew are like, lost, what? And there's a sudden...
As he says that, I go to the Bangwanese people and I just start chanting, "Burn the ships! Burn the ships!"
No, I was asking a
Well,
hypothetical,
here.
but... Listen,
I'm starting
understand
a coup for ships when I get back.
The crab's claw starts to reach towards a nearby Antinian vessel a couple of ships over.
Oh, yeah.
And grabs it.
fuck. So we're on a time limit. Okay,
so
you wanna know?
And a bunch of Antinian accents. Oh no! I want to jump in it.
What
Why
the
don't the sound like that?
All right, we've got to figure this out
Right.
quick.
So
Drohanen, I think whatever they did that messed up their ritual, we have to fix that first because they pissed off someone. Step 2, we
Okay.
sort them out on traveling if they wanna, but not like fucking morons.
Well, that's why I figure if they want riches, they should just come with us. At this point, we hit every major fucking place ever.
we could bring them through with us to go get the head. Whoever comes back, comes back.
I
No,
don't think that's a good idea.
we'll get the head. Okay, so I actually will make this clear to them. 2 things. First, whatever sacrifice was messed up needs to be redone to regain favor. We are going to go get your figurehead so that way something can be done. Secondly, you two fighting is helping no one. In fact, you just watched another ship get eaten. The gods themselves are angry at you for fighting. So, here's what's going to happen.
They're angry because we haven't made a decision.
I'm making it for you because you can't make one. Some of you will be coming with us. Those who want to seek more can, because that is what we do. Those who wish to return home will. And once you have decided among you who that is, we fix the ritual and we be on our way. I need you two, you 3, to stop fighting long enough for me to go down there, get past a pissed off crab, and find your figurehead. Can we do that?
I would like you to roll
Arts and oration.
an arts or narration, but this is going to be, and I gotta pick because we have a few different people I can pick from. Because you're saying, hey, I'll give the... I think the only person who's really upset is going to be Kai-Chen, because he's the one who will have to have a delayed gratification. He's like, oh yeah, you'll take me safety, but we still have to deal with this danger. We can't just leave. So he's going to be the one you're contesting against.
And that's fine.
So you'll be facing against Kai-Chen, devotee of Lei Shang. Because of the sacrifice. Cursed, which is sacred. And deep-eyed.
He stole your shit.
Deep, not close.
It's close enough.
All right.
Sacred mean?
If you fail, it's a divine favor.
Yes. You'll mark divine favor if you suffer. So the challenge here is a 13.
13.
And if anybody else wants to contest, otherwise I think we know you're contesting, unless you're just going to provide help with your speech there. So who is going to be joining this contest?
Well,
Of arts and oration.
you and I have the same arts and oration, but I have a higher name die.
Yes, but
So-
I have an idea of an approach.
Okay. I still think I should roll for it.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Jaishi, are you going to help or roll?
I shall not roll.
Okay.
I shall help by slapping one of them in the face.
Who are you going to help?
I'm the one being a little forceful about this. If you
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll help you.
Gain a bond with...
Yes, Cleon. Not Cleon.
Nope.
Jordan. I
Yeah.
don't want to.
And it's a D6 from you, right?
I think if
Yes, the D6.
Kai-Chen is kicking up a fuss about this, Eldis is going to approach him and be like, listen, you fucked up a sacred act, okay? And as someone who knows a lot about giving time for mistakes and sitting with them, your penance for fucking up their ritual when you came on this journey, you didn't have to come with them. Your penance for this is going to be waiting until we can sort this out. Then you can go the fuck home. Alright?
Okay.
Whichever one of them speaks next, I just slap them in the face and say, "You will listen until we're done."
Just like, this is your guilt. You're gonna have to sit with this and
Yeah.
and live with it for a time period and think on it.
I will be adding Raging Tempest because I am being very firm about my resolve towards how I'm speaking to them.
I did tell them he was a god.
He also,
Yeah.
as the Tempest is above us, Drohanen the Raging Tempest will be joining this battle with his arts and oration.
Okay.
I will also use a bond with Eldice, even though she's also helping with this, but just to give me an extra little die there. And with Jaishi's support.
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to use Dark-Hearted because I'm framing it as like, this is your grief, this is your mistake. You have to sit with this and understand it. And I'm going to mark Pathos to also use my Resolving Spirit.
Nice. Let's go. And what was the...
Did you roll the testing?
Yeah, it's 5 and 8, so it's a 13.
It's a 13.
Got a 14.
13, so I also met it.
Okay, great. So that is going to be 7 glory for Eldice and 13 glory for Drohanen. Dude,
I don't...
marking your way up that track.
Okay, mind you, I just passed 120. This is where I am before I add the extra 14. I'm already, like, within, let's see, 10,
impossible to roll
20,
against this
23.
He curses
I'm at
all
23. I'm adding 14 more.
Yeah.
This guy just
So-
curses your dice so they all roll kind of shitty.
You're only going to be 4 away.
I'm not trying. I like to...
The dice love you.
Apparently.
They do.
Okay.
I just think
You-
it's funny.
As you begin to calm the group, you can tell that there is still anguish amongst them, but they are willing to at least let you try to handle whatever the situation is. They're open to redoing the sacrifice and having you pick back up this figurehead if it somehow has caused some anger to the deities. But the last thing you kind of get to hear from them before you jump out and do some action as another crab claw grabs a Veramanish boat and just grabs it from the front and just pulls it down. Instead of lifting it up and crushing it, it just starts sinking down, and they all run up to the top of the Titanic and jump off to another boat.
Fucker.
As you're losing ship by ship. But the last thing they say, in kind of more calm argumentation, is Kai Chen says, I am a devotee of Lei Chang. We cannot hurt this crab. It is obviously an avatar of Lei Shang himself back in my culture. We have stories that Lei Shang is often seen as a turtle, or a crab, or a great squid. He is seen as the great beasts of the deep. We cannot hurt it. And then that is where Zemo will hear that, be angrily, and as you just start to step off to go and jump in and go down underwater to grab this thing, he comes to you and says, we will not be able to escape this place without that thing dead. This challenge, this is a cursed place. We'll only be free of it once we slay that beast and prove our might to the gods. We have to move forward. We have to beat this danger.
We can still feed him to the crab.
At this rate. Anyways.
I look to him and I just say, this beast was just awoken by your carelessness, by your sacrifice. This
is a curse brought to us by Jaishi Kaishen.
This beast,
Jaishi.
I saw it in its eyes. A pair of eyes I've seen within myself. It feels deeply about its loneliness at sea.
I don't care about what it feels. It is a curse. This is, and you can solve this an hour later. He is irreparably angry, and so what you actually have to do is either declare to him that this great crab will be another victim of the wonderful ocean of Lei Shang, and that will placate his rage, or you can force him with blood and valor to shut the heck up and get down.
I'm on that second one.
Because otherwise, there's no talking to him right now. He's just rageful.
Uh-huh. Can I beat the shit out of this man?
Please?
Do you want me to use blood and valor?
Oh, no, yes, please. Let's beat the shit out of
So
this
yeah, it's
man.
either arts and oration versus him to tell him, yes, we will face this beast and kill it for you, or it'll be a blood and valor against him.
I am going to blood and valor. However,
I'm gonna bloody him.
however, despite Drohanen's usual nature, he recognizes the signs of anger and fear, and will use force not to put him into submission, but to make him understand, to calm him. funny enough.
Hmm.
Show him that he is not the strongest. He can't
Just
pretend.
body lock him until he stops being angry.
I'm gonna do the classic anime trope of BAM! Headbutt.
All right. Who will? Well, let me actually see what the number is going to be first, as you all are about to face Zemo, May's brother, the loud, protective, impetuous, which is perilous, and because Kaireen, the deity of travel,
Oh, no.
cares about him wanting to go forward and march and kill this beast, manifest destiny style, she's going to add her divine wrath, which, because it's only one of her 3 marks, is only a d8. It can go up to 12 if you have 3 marks of divine wrath.
So wait, Divine Wrath is just that she adds her own
Yep.
die. Okay.
Yep.
to anything
Yeah,
that she
the
cares
die
about,
to
to
it.
any
Yeah.
contest she wants
Okay.
to, it's an advantage.
I don't know why I
A
thought it
completely
was.
unrelated note. Was the last song composed by James Horner?
This one that we're listening to now is, the last one
Yeah.
was Rupert
No,
Gregson.
That one, if it's still the same one, that makes sense.
This
Because
one
he
is
loves
different.
that freaking
Yeah.
because it's in Avatar.
That's what I thought it was.
All the time.
I-
He loves that stinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was in Troy. All right.
But it is also.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Oh?
So, her wrath comes into play.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this one's also an 8. But
Yeah.
that's the only other highest.
So not only was her wrath in play, but his impetuous. He is angry. He is rage
Would,
for
would
it
anybody
now.
like to help me with this roll? Just
I'm rolling.
You're rolling, alright.
I will help.
Alright, cool. So I get a D8 from you.
Yup.
So, Stormfist Drohinen, the Raging Tempest, using his blood and valor with the help of Eldis,
I love it. The grabbing the dice so
will be taking this contest.
much. Okay. Who else will join this contest, or are you aiding?
No,
I'm aiding.
the bloody
Okay.
justice, Jai-Shi.
Bloody
Bloody
Justice.
justice.
That's one of my second episode.
I love
Nice.
it.
I hadn't heard the second one yet. That's great.
I hadn't either.
I haven't used it. We'll be challenging this with the aid of Li Shang
Oh.
and a bond
Oh.
from
Fucking
Johanan.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Test the fate.
Oh, that's not great.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I failed.
Ooh.
I did. I failed.
Oh.
I got 18.
Okay, they
glad you succeeded.
very much succeeds.
I got 2 7s and
If
8.
we killed the crab, he would have played the tree falling.
And then I got a 3
Oh, yeah.
from my extra crap.
I unfortunately only got a 12.
Okay. So, you get 13 glory. You're going to get 1 glory.
That's fine.
And that makes
Throwing
my,
and failing. Oh
my
goodness.
name dice goes to a D10.
Mythic. All right, narrations have got to get mythic here with just talking to a guy. So to
Read
begin
the shit
with,
out of him.
I think what's about to happen here, if I can add a little bit before you get to narrate your failure, is that as you go for the headbutt, as you do so, this changes him into not just a mortal man, but a angry spirit of rage itself. Now continue to narrate as you go for that headbutt.
Yeah, so, funny enough, Drohanen's failures are often, they don't go the way he thought. So where he thought this headbutt would create a docile man, boom!
Oh yeah.
It created an angrier man. One who is ready to fight even him. As big and as powerful as he's already shown.
And to add on to that failure, him pouring blood from his forehead, this now angers his sister, it angers the crew, even Kai Chen, who wants him to lose. Well, maybe not so much, but Kai Chen is now more fearful than anything else. He's like, I don't trust any of these freaking people right now. You know? And you get to rein this all in.
Yes, as I can see the anger in his eyes when he charges to come attack Drohanen, I just scoot Drohanen out of the way and I pretty much just hang him off the boat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I just start tying his leg off. We're gonna use you as bait until you calm down.
And that begins to work. The claw is approaching your vessel currently.
Oh, Jesus.
Not
Alright.
again.
Do we have magicians on board that can cast magic?
No, this will be you facing it as in your own right as mythic heroes. If anything, you can have a couple of druidic prayers on you from some of the Veramanes. I think some of the Antinians might also be able to kind of shout out. I think probably a Catharos blessing of like water breathing or something like that. That seems like a thing there.
That works because if we're gonna go with the plan, we've got to
get down.
Yeah, we've got to get down.
Get down.
But for now, I don't have an actual mechanical way to add that benefit. You'll just be still rolling dice against.
Oh yeah, no, I figured.
Yeah.
It just means that hopefully we don't have to roll for our breath.
Yeah. Yes. So as you get these tiny preparations, right now a lot of the crew is quickly getting to the rowers, moving out of the way as the whole ship is lifted, and the claw just kind of barely scratches off a huge section of wood from the back of the ship.
Just tell them to circle the area so they're not sitting.
Yeah,
next.
do not sit stagnant.
You guys have been playing a long, drawn-out game of Battleship where you cannot shoot back.
Yes. Once we're ready, we're jumping.
We're jumping.
Yep.
Okay, you are going to go and retrieve. Oh, wait a minute.
The game didn't attest for that option?
No, it did, but I'm trying to figure out if it was a... No, okay, it is just a challenge. I didn't know if it was a battle. I thought it was about to be a full-on fight. But it is one singular contest to get the Lambentine Queen figurehead up. So you will be... Okay, so it is sunken into the waters below. You are going to be facing against the crab, as you are going to swim down to the sandy ocean floor, sneaking past the giant crab to recover it. So, this is going to be a craft and reason roll.
It has to be?
To be sneaking past it, because otherwise, if you're just going to fight it, that's not going to get you down.
Well,
that'll get you interacting with it, which it'll just claw you. You actually have to evade it.
So, even if I choose to distract it, while these
That'll definitely be a craft and reason. And then they'll be craft and reasoning to sneak.
Oh, okay.
So that can still be your narration. That can still totally happen. In which case, you're either helping them or just doing your own roll. I think if anything, that sounds like you're helping. But let's see what the actual roll is going to be as you face against a bunch of D10s.
My craft and reason is a 6.
The Great Crab.
That's my 10.
The Spear Clawed, which is perilous. The Lonely, and Brilliant Color.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a 6.
Okay.
Are you somebody who doesn't want to touch other people's dice?
Oh no, I don't.
So this is a 15. I rolled a 10.
Just
A 15?
A 15.
Shit.
We're in danger territory.
What's the cost for joining or failing? Is there a cost for joining?
The cost, if you fail, you're going to have a pathos.
Okay. Great.
And then for helping, I automatically get a bond and 1 glory or no glory?
1 glory.
1 glory.
Cool.
Yes. Okay. Who will face the challenge of 15?
The clever-eyed Jaishi shall do this with the aid of Catharos.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought I'm gonna need some cunning in this.
Joshi, I now have 5 bonds with you.
Yeah, we're just adding them up. Those are D10, bro.
I know.
You gotta start.
Nice. Anybody else be joining or helping?
I'm helping.
Okay. Who are you helping?
Me.
Okay,
I'll do it.
Do I get a D20 when Cat helps?
D20.
Yeah, the special cat bonus.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But if I roll a 1, I die.
Yes.
The gods have spoken!
Mark all of your fate immediately, gaining the boons, and you're dead by the end of the session. As per the rules. Alright, LDs.
We're sneaking past the crab, huh?
You're sneaking.
Yes, we are. We're over there sneaking.
Swimming down to the briny deep.
Eldis will face this challenge.
Okay.
I know this soundtrack too, but I can't place it.
Alice in Wonderland.
That's why. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a divine favor and my bond with Jean Jar, because I'm gonna need some conviction to be smart enough to carefully go past this crab. It's fucking scary. Oh, I did that too.
Oh.
Okay.
Why is your presence fucking cursed?
I'm not even rolling in those.
It's your presence.
I'm sorry.
It's your fucking presence.
Sorry.
9.
12.
no! That's our first failure in forever.
Your dice rolled well.
Oh, thank you.
I got a 5 on your dice.
Okay.
I got a
So
2
my dice are
4s, a
just
3, and a
good.
1.
Okay, my dice are just good.
Kyle walked back in, the dice stopped rolling, and the
I
two
know.
biggest
Both of
hit
you mark a
ones.
pathos. As neither of you sneak, you try to cause a distraction, and instead, it seems like this crab is no just animal. It sees exactly what you're doing. It looks around and sees your two friends, and with one claw each, grabs both of them.
Your turn!
Shit.
Now you are facing the crab, and you are currently facing the dangers of the waters itself as it stirs up the sands, obfuscating the actual location of the figurehead. The real failure is that you're not going to be able to try to find that again. Any check in this game is a one and done thing, unless you drastically change the context. So you'll have to literally call for an optional challenge on your own just to make that challenge available again.
I call out to the crab.
Underwater, brah! You belt out under the waves.
Actually, if this is an avatar of Jai Shi, or Lei Shang, sorry.
Everybody's Jai Shi.
Yeah.
Everybody's Jai Shi.
Sorry, the names are getting. I'm so sorry.
Very iconic syllables.
it's very easy to just say when
Yeah.
you're trying to think of
Yeah.
another
Chinese-based
Chinese
name?
name. Yeah, it's like Jai Shi. Jai Shi's the name, right?
I offer a prayer to like Lei Shang, just to. If this is meant to be his avatar of any kind,
Do you want to attempt, because we talked about redoing the sacrifice, do you want to attempt an underwater sacrifice?
yes.
And you two can still do so as
Yeah.
well, you're just held.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your approach? And this will change, I think it's always going to be a spirit.
I'm
There's
assuming
always
at this
spirit, but-
point I've sunk to the bottom.
Depending, if you were swimming, you had the freedom to do so. It's just it's now thick sand. It's like you're in a sandstorm underwater. So you're obscured and you can't see anything.
I'm going to use my strength. Bring the water just as close into my.
Aquaman! Fucking Aquaman!
I'm going to try to clap with my full force in a prayer position. Hopefully, with enough just force from pure strength to kind of push the sand back, revealing the crab. And I'm going to make the sacrifice in front of the crab by getting as low as I can and offering the sacrifice to Lei Shang.
Offering what sacrifice?
That's a good question.
You can pick up maybe some natural wildlife or even a fish from the water. You can give up your own breath.
Yeah. I'm going to release my own breath. The first
I
thing
will
that
warn you, there's going to be some pathos danger with that.
I'm not terribly worried because I've only got one fate point.
Okay.
Because one of Drohinen's stories is befriending a beast of the sea.
Oh.
I will let out one of my breaths in a prayer to let him know he is not alone, that I am also of the sea. I love the sea, as I'm sure he does. And we will depart his section if he wishes. Or I just want him to know he's not alone within this vast ocean.
Okay. I'm actually not going to roll for the crab. I'm going to roll for the waves of Lei Shang. Because the sacrifice is to calm the entire failed earlier sacrifice.
Yes.
So you're going to be facing the waves of Lei Shang. The wrathful, which is mythic.
Yeah.
Massive, which is epic. Cruel, which is perilous. Cold, arts and oration has no effect. And invulnerable, blood and valor has no effect.
So I can't use it as like a spend pathos?
Yes,
to-
you can't spend the pathos to add it.
Oh,
Blood,
wow.
blood and valor has no effect on the deity's water.
Okay, a 9.
That is a 14. Who will join this contest and who will be aiding?
What do we have to spend to get into it?
You will only be... Let me double check what Mythic is. Wow, you actually have to spend both. So you're going to be spending a Pathos and spending a Divine Favor. And if you lose, you'll only be losing another Pathos.
It's Resolve in Spirit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
And if you spend another Pathos, you can add...
Craft and Reason
Craft and
only.
Reason is the only one, yeah.
Yeah, I won't be doing that, unfortunately. But I will be spending a Divine Favor with Zonshar for Conviction.
Okay.
I shall also be joining this.
Yeah. You
To argue... Let's see. No, I don't think I can argue Stormfist, but Raging Tempest has always been about my resolve under pressure.
Yes.
It cannot be contained.
Under a literal tempest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why I liked doing this the first time, so I'm gonna do it again. If enemies
It's fun.
are gonna
I
do
like
it.
doing it with the enemies, yeah.
Yeah. So, Drohanin, the Raging Tempest, will use his own Resolve in Spirit with the help of Eldis and the conviction of Zonshar, and I think will also slightly make a prayer to his brother to be like, please let this work!
Okay.
So
Which is a D12.
the bloody
Always
justice.
bought your bond with them?
Yep, I have a bond with Lockery.
The-
I had a bond with Zonshar from a couple islands ago, and I had my bond with Lockery because of the sacrifice.
Yes.
The bloody justice, seeing the atrocities that these Bangwanese have
purple one
caused
was
on
yours,
Lingxi,
right? No,
Yes.
yours was
shall
Yeah, it's the green one. Yeah. It's like
offer sand goop, which I have as a great deed.
Oh, you mean
Oh my gosh, I forgot you had that.
Which was last session, right?
Sand goop was the session
No,
before that.
that
This was from the ghost people.
Yeah, it's from the dream.
Yeah.
race.
Yes.
It was when they dissolved into ice sleep.
Yep.
Okay.
as something to calm his anger.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I love
it. For that, I'm gonna say a D10 advantage die.
I will take that.
Okay. Test the fates.
Please.
I've been waiting to use sand goop.
I love this. This is a good use. This is a really good use.
I'm like, who better than the god of the sea to offer my sand goop?
Ooh, that's not fantastic. I actually have an 8 and a 6, so I do have higher die.
Yeah.
So-
I don't remember
I was
what it
gonna say,
was.
like, this is a 4.
So I have 18.
14?
I-
I failed.
I
got
have an
13.
8. I have an 18.
Okay. Did you mark off your sand goop?
Yes, I did.
Alright.
And I'll mark another pathos.
Are
I
there
rolled-
boxes on the character sheet for it? That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled max on my Divine Favor, so thank God. But
I
yes,
rolled two sixes.
I have an
Still, but
18 on this contest.
Okay. Let us start with the failure. You get 1 glory,
As yes,
And-
The crowd just.
and you gain another pathos.
I already did that. Yeah.
You got both of your pathoses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
I marked 2 already.
What's the failure look like for you, my friend?
As I am trying to get this sand goop out of my pocket,
Out of your
the
pocket.
crab squeezes and my hand is stuck. And now I'm just trying to, like, offer nothing.
Yeah. It's all.
Because I don't have the... It's gone.
But
What bullshit are you on now?
Droden.
I am now 3 above. Oh, wait, no, because it was 14, so I keep. I am now 13 above 160.
Yep.
I am slowly treading into the realm of gods. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you are narrative as well.
Yes. I just want to
Figuratively and-
mark this so I
and
don't
narratively.
forget this.
Do you want a better eraser?
Unfortunately, like all the erasers I
He's
have
about to
at
become a
home,
god. Rules
like
is written
all-
and intended.
No, the eraser was just like so worn down.
Oh,
It looks
yeah.
like every pencil I've ever had.
For the first time, I think, since this journey has began, because I can't think of another time that Dronen has done this, he has dropped as low as he can in reverence for somebody else. Showing humility, and again, with his final, with the one breath that he does have, pushing out a sense of companionship with this creature to let him know, or to put out an honest feeling of, I am not your enemy, I am your friend, and I want to be your friend. Because as I had said, the sacrifice was going to be Drohanen's very breath, to calm the seas, and to befriend the creature, to appease the sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, with that, you did gain your 14 glory.
Yes.
As you now, it releases both of you, enough to where you can swim again, as you have donated your breath, and right now you're holding on to nothing, and you're still at the bottom of the water. As of right now, that roll was primarily a roll to re-allow you to find figurehead if you'd like.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't really drop down the
Which is fine.
stripe yet, because right now you've appeased a little bit.
Yeah.
You've started the process, but neither is this crab fully convinced yet, nor is the Lord of the Sea. So, if you'd like to try again to find the figurehead, this is your chance to. Would you like to take that chance? For you,
Yeah.
even though it's not normally, with your lack of oxygen,
Yeah.
I'm going to have it be a pathos to join the contest.
Yes, I shall.
What was it? Was
He releases
craft
me and I come
so
back.
It was craft and reason to find this.
Yes.
Okay.
Because right now the crab has just been idled for a little bit, and now it's watching again,
Pick
and
one.
maybe even being slightly defensive.
That one seems good. Can I still not use Blood and Valor on this? If I pay... Well, I'd have to pay 2 pathos.
We're gonna go against the crab this time, so yes, you can use it.
Cool.
So, you're gonna be facing against the Great Crab, the Spear-Clawed Perilous, which, wait, Perilous
Okay.
means I think it doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
I
you're all...
Put the pencil the
No,
wrong
it's only
way.
if you suffer.
I'm putting it this way. I put it the other way on accident.
Oh, no.
Alright, the Perilous, lonely, brilliant colored, Mr. Krabs!
There's only a 7 there.
Oh, that's not bad. That's only a 12.
That is a 12 indeed.
What do you think, Daishi?
I think
Can you craft and reason your way through this?
I sure as hell can try.
Should I roll for this as well?
Yes, you should.
Okay. Even though I've only got a 6.
Listen, you can spend another
Also,
pathos to do even more.
Before you even join this contest, we're getting to
One
the
cost
point
me a
where
pathos anyway.
I'd like to offer 2 main paths ahead
Okay.
that you should consider. And they are primarily paths that will be the battle of the oceans here. The first consideration is if you want to simply leave the crab be, escape, and steel yourself against the storms. Ride through the storm wall, facing against Lei Shang's sacred waves. Or will you try to more greatly appease the great crab and beckon it to potentially carry you away? It's its own free agent. Lei Shang might be angry and causing the waves. That's happening no matter what. Lei Shang's waves are happening. Will you escape on your own, or maybe befriend the crab?
So, I can already see these paths, because one is pissing off Kaireen even more.
I think the crab would be a better choice.
I think the
I
crab's a
will.
better choice.
I do. Because I think if we don't, because it's literally fearlessly greeting the new day, and that could mean that if we don't fearlessly just go through the storm into the new day, could be a problem.
Just
But-
gently.
Lei Shang's also is about humanity being brought low by her.
Thomas is going to be your next session. We're like, yeah, Kairi now has 2 marks of wrath. Sorry.
Like, we made your mom really angry.
The reason that I'm so insistent about this crab is because of Daco. Is an abalone shell covered in barnacles on the surface, gleaming iridescent inside. And I know that can be really literal, but at the same time, part of me thinks that could be metaphorical about the crab being just really lonely
I mean,
And-
the crab is literally iridescent, the same as the shell in the sign.
It is. So I just think he's got something haunting him as well, which is kind of why
He's lonely. He wants.
he wants company, or he wants
You
to.
might be lost here too.
Yes.
We gain the crab.
And I think that sounds better than just running.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
running's gonna make anybody happy.
Okay.
Okay. So then we still have to make our craft and reason roll.
Yes.
Yes, this is if you want to, again, simply try to retrieve the figurehead of the Lambentine Queen, because that is what you're aware is part of the failed sacrifice that's causing the waves to be so angry.
Right.
Yeah, I think we need that to lower the strife a little bit.
Yeah. And then
then-
in the battle, we
Well,
try to
appease
defend
the crab.
which I think part of the battle is probably going to be stopping certain
When you leave
actors
it.
from trying
No
to
cookie.
attack the crab.
Yes.
Okay, well then let's get through this craft and reason roll first.
The clever Aijashi.
Should I pass my dice off? I'm
With
gonna
the
sit here and I'm
support
gonna pray.
of
Big glory.
Eldis.
I did.
There we go.
Oh, I hadn't decided yet. I'm sorry.
I'm sending all my good juju for nothing.
Oh, fine. You want? Okay.
No,
No, tell us. We'll get joined.
I
Give me
think.
shit.
So this is a craft and reason. I don't think I can argue Stormfist or Raging Tempest. I don't think.
I don't think so. I mean,
Because Raging Tempest was meant to be more of a resolve in spirit kind of thing.
unless you use the Stormfist, because your punches literally move sound in water. You could use it to punch a hole in the sandstorm to clear your path so you can see where the thing is.
It's true. Okay. Yes, I will do just that, Johnny.
Before you join the contest, can you mark a pathos?
Yes.
Oh, look at me! I only have one other pathos marked so far.
Look at me, I'm drowning.
Yeah, I am. I literally just saved y'all's asses. Thanks. So, Stormfist Drohanen using. Why do I have a D8 here? I must have grabbed one for my name.
It's
So
a
this-
D10 though, isn't it? Is your
Or
epithet's
epithet,
a D8? Yeah.
And then I'll use a bond
Hey, what are
with
you doing?
Jaishi,
Oh, it tastes
which is
like
a
grape.
D10, isn't it?
Of course it does.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's hope that's enough. It's only 4 dice.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Stormfist Drohanen using Craft and Reason and a bond with Jaishi will join this challenge.
Alrighty.
I succeeded.
Holy fuck yes!
Okay.
Yeah, just we got it. We got it.
Hey,
What did you get?
got a 14.
Yeah, 17.
Damn!
Oh! Alrighty.
You scared me when you weren't telling me. I was like,
You get 6 glory, you get 12 glory.
Yes!
Drohanen!
Yes.
As you succeed, but lesser so, you push away the sands, perhaps making the way open for Jaishi. What does this look like?
I am currently losing
They rolled a 6.
a little bit of consciousness. I have let out my breath, but I am stirred and resolved that my friends will see me through this. With the last ounce, or the greatest ounce of strength that I can muster in such a environment, I pull my fist back and let it go as harsh as I can, parting the sands as one would part the sea.
Okay, Moses.
You described it.
Okay, and as the sands are parted,
Yes, as he parts the sand, I see that this thing is like right over by the crab. So as he parts it, I'm just slowly like sinking down, and then I just grab it really quick.
It is a figurehead, so
Yeah, just
it's underwater. It's possible to
Yeah,
lift up the
alright.
wood, and so you start swimming back up, and you all can.
I think.
So, with that being said,
I think.
I'm kind of falling unconscious.
No, I think LD's like I have 50 feet of heavy rope.
Okay.
standard
I think I'm
adventurer's
gonna
pack.
wrap it around Drohanen's chest and just pull him to the surface.
My rope's hanging someone from our ship right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
I'll tie
that.
the other end of the figurehead and I'll just swim.
So we finally get out of the water.
Okay.
Good.
So now, the May and her crew, they face you yet again, and they say, "Now is the time. You've done the sacrifice. You've done this." And so, Kai Chen says, "You said you can bring us back, right? If you've done this and we're safe, you can bring us out of here. We can face just get out and leave." And then the others say, "You know, this is your choice. How you gonna face the ending of this as they are disagreeing yet again of how to handle this, and they are calling upon your promises."
How many ships do we have?
As the crab again starts to reach back up towards you if you don't handle it.
No.
So it's either time to face
How
the
many
crab or
ships do we
face the
have?
waves. You have roughly less than 2 handfuls.
Great.
Cool. We're gonna do what we said we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're facing this crab, and we just let them know, hey, you pissed off a god. We're still trying to fix it.
Not done yet.
And if we don't fix it now, he will haunt you later. Patience is the key right now.
Okay. Then it looks like we're about to be entering a contest, everybody. Or not a contest, a battle.
Battle!
Battle it is.
I am quickly preparing the... I can prepare this in a second. So we might as well just jump into it first.
Let's battle.
It's battle time.
Oh, we actually ate all of these this time.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. That means those have so far been the favorites.
Yeah.
I thought we ate all the vanilla ones too.
No,
Those are coconut.
At my place right now.
Vanilla ones were last time. Those are coconut. That was the first time, bro.
The first time with the vanilla ones, those are still my
It is
favorite.
now time to see if our valiant heroes can appease this great crab and beckon it to carry you away from the dangers of the wrathful deities. In doing so, however, all of these contests are going to be adding Kairine's wrath to it. She does not want you to go down this path, as she will be rolling against you as the crab is conflicted, as Kairine whispers words into the crab's brain, saying to kill and destroy these intruders. So, we will
How
start.
do we not piss her off? I'm so sick of it. This is why godparents suck.
We will start this contest.
Somebody
This
text
battle.
Thomas, be like, your mom sucks.
As we begin with the clash, you will be facing. You're just gonna tell him your mom's stuff. The Great Crab, the Spear Clawed, which is perilous, the Lonely, the Brilliantly Covered, and the Divine Wrath of Kairine. Okay, not too great, not too great.
Is that a 10?
That's an 11.
Oh,
This is, so that means we all roll.
Yes.
Yes. As
Not
it's high
face.
enough, everybody roll. Odds are 2 to the 3 will succeed.
Who will join the clash?
So, what is the clash card?
It can be anything.
Oh, it can be anything.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is again just how you start off the battle. It is how, if you all win, you get to have the advantage die going forward. If you don't, then the crab gets the advantage die. As it starts lurching out at you, you're avoiding it, trying to appease it, simply tripping it up, maybe trapping it like an AT&T.
AT-AT.
Yeah.
Like the AT&T.
Yeah. What is required to enter?
Because here's what I'm gonna say. This is only because of Wrath. Only because of Divine Wrath. There is no pathos to enter these. The crab, for going forward, all of the crab checks are going to be just taking pathos if you fail.
Okay.
Okay.
But with the Divine Wrath for each of these, you are going to be marking a Divine Favor if you fail.
Okay.
If we fail.
If we
Yes.
Okay, cool.
fail. Right.
I think if she gets to level 2 Wrath, that's where I'll start to say it's just entering the contest that matters.
The clever-eyed Joshi shall join us.
Okay.
The
That's
dark-hearted,
it.
the LDs.
That's clever, I did.
Just look, that's all. All right.
That's all.
I am enjoying the villain entrance, so Stormfist Drohinen, the Raging Tempest.
I love that red
use-
die.
You will use his blood and valor.
Yeah. Ah! Divine
enter-
Valor is D12 or
It's a D10.
D10. That's cool.
Yeah. To enter this contest.
The
Okay.
dark-hearted Eldis, calling upon the friend of nature, Ronan, using her resolve and spirit to try to communicate with this mystical entity.
You know what?
Roll them
I'll
bones!
go ahead and use another bond with Jai Shi as well.
Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah, baby.
It is an 11.
Oh my god! I almost died!
I literally almost died. Okay, we're fine.
Alright, what'd you get?
11.
11.
14.
Okay.
12.
Okay. So everybody succeeds. So we have 6 to both of you and 11 to you.
Jesus Christ.
To the 2 bare successes, barely hanging in there as this crab swipes through the ocean, as sharks ride by, and almost the crab itself is awing the sharks to chase after you as well. What does your bare successes look like as you're trying to appease this beast and also trying to evade its attacks? Maybe even also just getting an advantage. Again, this is setting up for something. Maybe it matters more for Kyle's description.
I am just kind of trying to dodge and guide the Bangwanese people in the ship. Get
Okay.
in the ship. Safety.
All right.
I think Eldis is just, like, barely managing to, like, whisper prayers she's learned from the other druids to, like, get some of the other creatures out of the way of the crab so we can communicate with it or fight it or whatever we need to do, but
Yes.
not all of them. There's still a shark that just goes flying by.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
So while she is distracting the other creatures, and you said you were doing what one more time?
I'm just guiding Bangwanese people inside to the safe part of the ship,
Gotcha.
out of the crab's grasp.
Yes.
Yeah.
I use my strength to keep the crab's claws as far away from us as possible. Rather than punching or pummeling, this is probably the softest you've seen Drohanen use his strength. He is open palm slapping the claws away. Bad boy! Damn!
Block those basketball shots.
Exactly. This is probably like the sweetest he's ever used his strength in an attempt to not hurt something so important to him.
I just wish we could communicate with the crab.
Well, you know what?
It
If we were in
looks
5e,
lonely.
you know, we could talk to it.
Yeah,
But
speak with animals.
actually, we do have druids on the ship, so probably could if we calm it down. And K-Ring's not whispering like a bitch.
I need to hear the Mickey Mouse voice. Crab!
Okay.
I need 70 virgin crabs!
I was wondering if that was gonna connect.
Oh boy. You gain a D10 advantage die going forward, or you can give it to one of your comrades to gain a bond.
But I can choose to do that later.
You can choose to do that later.
Perfect.
As we enter
Final.
into the threat phase, 3 threats
Oh, fuck.
Ah, fuck.
are endangering you in this battle.
So we literally,
We can't.
unless we give up something.
Unless we give something up.
All right. So what are these
This is how it's
threats?
been every time.
Right.
The first threat, if you do not attend to it, is that in an outburst of loneliness and rage, the Great Crab sinks all of your ships but 2 of them, which would basically be 1 Antinian and 1 Veramian.
We can't let that happen.
No.
Yeah. I will.
The second threat, if you do not attend to it, is that, and this is not going to be from the crab, this is actually the one threat that the ocean itself is doing, so it's going to be much harder probably if I roll well, but it's clear dice. The ocean's long arm reaches over your main ship, which
So a tsunami.
it drags it down to the bottom of the sea, trapping May and her people for eternity, and also losing that main ship you were on, which would be specifically the
May
Veramian
I don't
ship.
care about. The people didn't do anything.
And lastly, in despair, the Great Crab will claim the life of Kai Chen.
Oh, Kai Chen's the
guy who just wants to go home.
Yeah, the
Who
Lan
just
Chi
wants to go
follower.
home.
Yeah.
None of these are ones that I kind of want to just let go.
No,
Yeah.
I feel like if we let Kai Chen die, then Lei Xing will
I
be
mean,
pissed off.
By the
technically-
way, because you did get the figurehead from the top,
Yeah.
all these battles are going to be at a strife level of 4.
Nice.
what are we contesting against? The crab? The sea?
Both.
The sea will only be for one of them. The crab is the actual contester
I
on
mean,
the
against
battle.
the seas. We're contesting against the crab.
Oh, the seas would just be the outcome of the battle, and the
Yeah, but I'm trying to think about who's going to decide the outcome of the battle. Is it the crab? Is it the gods? Is it...
Actually, that's a good question.
That's a great question. If you lose the seas, because right now you're trying to, honestly, it's the crab, because you're trying to encourage it to bring you to safety. If it wins the seas, it gets to decide what happens if you win, which means it might... I'll have to decide that when it comes. But what that means is that it could cause complications for a full victory of the session, and might mean that you still have to face, maybe not a full battle, but still face one important challenge against the waves itself later. So right now, the crab is your way to avoid the waves with the exception of this one threat. And if you lose the seas, then you're going to be facing more of the waves. Otherwise, this will be the only time you'll have to face the waves if you win this whole battle and win the seas.
My only question is, though, in despair, the great crab claims Kai Chen. I feel like if we win the seas, that one can just be avoidable.
No, because it's during this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically somebody dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just reaches up and grabs him while all this is happening.
Hi, Maple.
Pinches his head off.
Hi. Did I not give you enough attention?
I might as well give you the challenge numbers.
Yeah.
Paul.
Here's
Kyle,
the-
leave Kyle.
Please.
Oh, you're allergic to
Okay.
I
Yes, very. Come here. Oh.
Well, this doesn't help us. Here, ma'am.
Well, it's obviously the crab. It just transforms.
I am the crab of the seas.
Druid crab. All right. So we're going to start. Wait, let's do the ocean first.
See the rolls?
As you face against Lei Shang.
Oh, Lei Shang, yes.
Lei Shang's waves, specifically. The Wrathful, which is mythic. The
I
Massive,
don't like that dice.
which is epic. The Cruel, which is perilous. And Arts and Oration has no effect, nor does Blood and Valor have any effect.
Great.
Well, that's not helpful for
I will not be adding Kayreen's to this because she cares about the crab and not about the waves.
What's your resolve in spirit?
10.
Okay.
Okay,
Might be-
so that's going to be a 12.
Honestly, personally, I think we can endure the waves, and that'll make Kayreen a little bit happier.
Well, no, because that
No,
says drags us
no,
to the
I'm
bottom.
saying if we just don't do the seas.
Oh.
We keep
Yeah.
the crab happy, we don't get anyone killed, and then we still face the waves
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then move
Yeah,
on,
but
and
we
that's
still have to decide who's going on each
Yeah,
of these three. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think honestly we could...
You know, to do one more contest is, I think, better than to
Yeah.
lose any of these.
Yeah.
Because these are not
are
ones
not.
that...
Okay.
If we had one more person...
Yeah.
To face this, you will have to spend just to fight it the Pathos and the Divine Favor. Just to join that 12.
Okay.
Now, for the other ones, you'll be facing against the Great Crab, the Spear Clawed, the Lonely, Brilliant, Colored, with the Wrathful Aid of Kayreen. I'm not going to use this dice again, but that's a 11.
Okay. So it's the... So that's for both of them or just one of them?
Just one of them. Because I roll for all of them, even if it's the same 11. I'm doing the challenges first before... Alright, so that's
So we're
the
looking
11.
good, guys. We got
11?
11,
Just
12.
don't jinx it.
Let me use
I
a...
think I have an
for
idea for
D10.
one of them.
Alright, here we go. And now for the... for the Great Crab...
Sink all your ships.
Sinking all of your ships but 2. The challenge is going to be... Not bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a 9.
Holy shit.
Okay. So, what are the things that you can't use against the ocean?
This one you can't use craft and reason or
craft and reason.
yeah.
Oops.
So you could use spirit and resolve.
Yeah, but I was going to use Sage of Grief against the sad crab.
Oh, where'd they go?
I can use.
I clicked on this by accident.
Resolve in spirits D8.
I mean,
I
you still
can't-
have a bond with me?
I have one bond
Okay.
with you, and then I have one more bond, so I can.
I clicked on the
can
full
do-
screen photo, and so it didn't want
Well,
to.
the bond is your name dice, so
yeah,
it'd be,
which
it,
if I succeed any of mine, it's going to go up.
Now the seas
I don't think
itself...
it counts for the same.
I forgot to roll this.
If I do mine first.
Yeah. Then yeah.
The seas is a 12. Alright. Pick your battles.
Then I can do the fun one.
Okay.
And use stuff.
Okay.
I've got stuff to use. Yeah.
So you're going to be facing...
All of it. All of it. I have to mark a divine favor in Pathos, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I won't have a divine favor to use on this though.
So that'll be...
So you,
I have one divine favor left.
okay, so
Okay.
you shouldn't do that one.
So I can
No, you shouldn't do that one.
I can roll. I just can't use divine favor.
No,
Yeah.
you shouldn't do that one. I'll be fucking against the waves.
Okay.
Well, I could give him the advantage die.
That's up to you.
Because you seem like you really want to use Sage of Grief.
I just think it's appropriate for the crab because it's really sad.
Okay, then do it. Don't feel for it. I will give him the advantage die, and you do what you want to do.
Alright, you're gonna need your scooching.
So she would be going.
Which one
Here.
did you want to do?
Oh, really? You're so mad? You gotta get moved. You gotta move.
Sure yells.
Which one did you want to do?
I think I can deal with the 11.
Okay.
That way it just leaves the easiest
So-
one.
Then I would be doing fun.
Because that means you can
Stuff.
still... I think you should still be able to fight the other crab with a 9.
Oh, yeah, no
Yeah.
problem at all. Because to stop him from sinking it, I can just contest. Because I can blood and valor that one.
Yeah.
Right? Because that one doesn't have a specific.
Against
For the
crab.
9.
Yeah, so for the crab... Yeah, you can Blood and Valor.
Yeah, cool.
Great.
Okay. And so you're going to let the crab choose the conditions?
Yeah. we'll deal with
Unfortunately,
that.
I think we kind of have to.
I think we kind of have to.
Okay. Very well. If you are ready, I would like to hear what you are utilizing. So please call out what you're using for each contest. We'll start with whoever's ready.
Ma'am?
If anything, actually, what I've forgotten in this entire game is every time I call out these things, I'm supposed to start with the leader
Oh.
and then go around the table, basically.
Come
So,
on.
leader, what are you utilizing in this contest?
Stormfist Drohenen, the Raging Tempest, will use his blood and valor to fight back against the crab and stop him from sinking all of our ships.
Just gonna arm wrestle the giant crab, hold it down so it doesn't reach up.
Yeah, basically.
Am I
Okay.
using advantage die?
No, I was gonna give it to you.
Yeah, I said, am I using advantage die?
Do you feel you need to for this 12? Because
I don't know.
Wait, yes. No, use it.
Okay, I shall.
Just in case.
What is advantage die?
D10.
D10.
And then you and I gain a bond.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna immediately spend for another D10.
I'm not, because I already spent one with these.
What die would Sage of Grief be if utilized with the crab in his despair and loneliness and sadness?
Full D10.
Yay!
Alright.
No,
We ready?
you're not doing that. Put you
No,
back on your tree.
I shall also,
You stay here.
in trying to guide my people, use my trophy of successful leader that I gained from the one time I was lead and when we succeeded.
Yep.
that was my trophy that I got
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
successful.
So I see it checkmarked off.
I just did that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes. Yes, you will use successful leader. I think that is fairly apt in saving the ships and such. Or saving your ship there. Alright, everybody.
So what does he get?
For that one?
Yeah.
D10 as well.
Okay.
Absolutely. And it's so weird. I feel, because I know that D10 is the maximum for that. Because otherwise Divine Favors the only, or the Divine are the only reason D12
Yeah,
is used.
D12.
Yeah.
Let's go! Fuck yes.
Probably the best, like the battle during the seas where
Oh, there
everybody's
we
rolling
go.
dice.
That's what I wanted.
It's the most satisfying part of the session.
Oh yeah. I got a 16.
Good.
16.
Good.
I beat it. I'm just struggling with
Sure.
13. 17.
17. All right. So you each get the glory that you have faced. Eldice, you get 11. Jaishi, you get 12.
Name die goes up.
Drohanen, you get 9. Oh, your name dice! Is it now at D10?
Yes.
Nice.
Hey Johnny,
Yes.
I am 1 away from 200.
This guy's just nuts.
That's crazy.
That's why Johnny was like, if you miss one session, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for that, I will show up just to spite you while on vacation.
Very well. Okay.
You're just gonna call in and be like,
No, I will drive all the way up here.
fair.
So I
That's a long drive.
will first talk about the seas before you narrate your successes with all the other dangers.
Since none of us
As in the book says, you resolve. Well, I guess it does say to do the disasters first. We'll do disasters first, and then I'll talk about what dangers come next.
Okay.
Yup.
So, starting with you, our great leader, as you face the danger of the crab trying to sink all of your ships, but your two main ones. Congratulations. How's that look?
So I see the claws coming up faster, and I push myself to be the Tempest, to be faster than I've ever been. Almost like a lightning bolt, zipping between each ship, jumping from ship to ship, slapping down claw after claw as he and I engage in quick combat.
It almost sounds to me as you jump between ship to ship, you're pushing them and almost creating your own waves. You're guiding the ocean's waves itself to a degree.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Jaishi.
Yes, as I noticed that the ocean's getting even more angry than at us, I call back to how the people of Benoit can come together, and I add them to the arms of people rowing the boats, and I'm just commanding them to just kind of go through it, just straight on, go right through the arm, don't look back. We can't go anywhere else.
All
Okay.
aboard and into the abyss.
Yeah. Don't die.
Okay. And now lastly, Elvis.
This is just Pirates of the Caribbean, but
Yeah, our island today is water.
I think Eldis finally meets the crab in the eyes and just speaks a rite of a passage of grief, a poem of passing and loss and understanding, something that you traditionally use when you lose a person and are completely alone, when you've lost your one something she would use if an old couple and one of them has died suddenly, now the other one has to face the rest of their life completely alone if they don't have any children. To the crab being I see your loneliness, I understand it. Directing it in anger is not the solution.
Okay. And so now we reach.
No murder.
for the first
Don't murder
time
big
ever,
crab.
Yeah.
none of us seized.
No.
So, the contest to seize the control of the battle. If the heroes wins, they decide what is at stake for the opponent in the finale. They may choose death, yada yada, yada yada yada. Anything that suits the battle is within their ability to impose. In addition, the winner of the seize contest determines the domain, so the crab is going to decide the domain of the finale. If the opponent wins the contest to seize control, they get to determine their own fate in the finale. They may avoid the full consequences of the battle even if they lose. So, this battle is about encouraging the crab to guide you through the waves. If you win... Oh no, if you lose, you're going to have to fully battle the waves on your own, no matter what.
Yeah.
If you win, then the crab will only bring half of your ships through. As you've gotten through to it, but it's not going to be able to hold on, especially with the voice of Kaireen yelling at it. You're only going to be able to get basically 5 ships over. And the rest of your crew, I mean, you can try to pile a bunch of crew. I'll say, your characters might not even know this. This is more of a meta concept that we storytellers know.
Yeah.
Half your ships are going to get through. If you win.
I think that's just the kind of
Yeah,
lot
that's-
we rolled.
Well, we
there.
said we were gonna
Yes.
fight through the
This is the
waves.
second time we've
Kaireen
lost
wanted
half of our
anyway.
ships.
Mm-hmm.
When did we lose
So
the
I
first
think-
time?
Fighting Adamantios.
Did we lose ships during
Yeah,
that?
we lost ships.
When did we lose ships during that?
I don't know, man. We said we were gonna fight the waves to
During
make
the
Kaireen
fight
happier
against
anyway.
him.
So
Okay.
He caused waves out.
Oh, I thought we stopped that before it was a problem.
I don't think he did. I think we failed that one.
No, I succeeded.
I don't think you were the one doing it.
I did.
You were holding him.
I had to grab the chain to stop the waves. I did do that.
I thought there was waves before that, like when we got to him.
No.
I think there was. No, that was one of the risks.
Disaster
Yeah,
rolls.
one of the disasters, but it got avoided. So far in this campaign, we've only failed 2 disasters, and that was the Dream Wraiths and the Cleric from last session.
Yep.
Yeah, I know the dream.
Which, by the way, how's he doing today?
He's on the ship kind of chilling. I have like a 1-session delay before things ever... I don't know if things are going to come to fruition, because I think it's more of a long-term disease that's going to be down his family lineage to keep that spectre alive. That
Eternally cursed.
Yeah.
Yep.
But maybe he'll do something.
That's a cool epithet, though.
Eternally
Eternally
cursed.
cursed? Heck yeah.
It's a
All right.
D12.
The crab decides
We
that
use
the
subtract
only
it.
way that you're going to encourage it to even save half your ships is if you join it in a contest of arts and oration. It wants to see the beauty of your offering. It wants to see your peace and your desire presented to itself in a beautiful manner.
Did you use that advantage die?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I figured.
An arts and oration contest, everyone! And unfortunately, we're about to add a little bit of extra wrath. From Kayreen.
Question. This arts and oration... Oh, wait, no, he determines it. Fuck.
Yes.
But can we still spend pathos?
To add more? Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you can. But the only thing you can't add, because he's the big crab, is... Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm calling for this anyways. One of its things is actually that heroes must present a gift that reminds the great crab of home before a contest of arts and oration, but that's if you were gay. I'm pulling this just because the crab wants it in either way.
Yeah.
So, you can add others. There's no other limitations.
Okay,
it's
cool.
just forcing the arts and oration. So, we are going to be rolling for the great crab, spear clawed, which is perilous. Low. Yes. And none of you failed this yet. There's been no failures. Because again, failure because of the divine wrath will be...
A lot.
Yeah. Okay. So, perilous, lonely, and brilliant colored, and adding the divine wrath of Kayreen. And we have a 4 as our strife. That's a 10. That's a 10 plus 4. That's a 14.
Not bad.
That's a 40. It's a 40. All right.
So 14.
14 as the finale of the battle.
What is Adamantios?
It's a D10.
D10 name die, yes.
Yeah, I'll add that too.
Okay. As you're up on the ships and you try to get Adamantios
How many name dice can I add? Just one?
for bonds? It's a great question. I think yes, we decided it was
Just
one bond.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That is what I have.
Is anybody going to mark Pathos to add a second domain?
I am.
I am as well.
Okay.
I am now in agony.
Whoa!
Is it if you mark your 5th pace, though, so you immediately go into agony?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you marked your 6th.
Yeah,
the
your
6th
sixth
one
one is
is
the
agony.
Yeah.
Which you already marked your fate right away for that, right?
I did.
Okay.
No, I didn't mark my fate for going into agony. I didn't know.
Yes. When you go into agony, you mark a fate.
Okay.
Yep.
Then yes. Now I have.
Because you're agonized.
I'm in agony.
You're going through it, man.
I'm in agony.
And I think I will spend
Your character's going to agony over being artistic.
gonna
It's like, I
spend-
can't do it!
another bond.
I have
with
to. I have to draw
Joshi.
from the reason side of my brain to craft something beautiful.
For
I'm excited to
arts
hear your
and
narration.
oration.
I'm excited to hear my narration when I succeed as well.
Arts and oration. How did you? How were
Especially because you're utilizing Adamantios. I mean, he's got a very leadership quality. It
Yeah.
could be that he's calling out to the beast itself.
Could
gonna be fun.
I
We're gonna-
argued that Raging Tempest shows how passionate I am. I lost the plot halfway through that.
No.
So Raging Tempest is meant to be my unbridled resolve, but I was reading through and it says, how were your passions stirred or truth attest? And I put a lot into my strength, which I've marked a pathos to use. So, one more time, the role was to regale him with stories.
I think because you spent the Pathos to add your Blood and Valor, right? Is that what you said?
Yes.
because you're doing that in this double whammied way, I think it's a strong arts, and I think the strong arts will allow that.
Then I will, and I'm not going to argue for Stormfist because that's very much fighting.
Yeah.
So,
What is suffer?
Suffers any failure on a challenge.
Yeah.
That's just what they call failures. I've been using the word failure just because a little bit more off the tongue.
I think Toaster and
Although I probably
Thomas-
should be saying suffer because it sounds more fun.
I think Toaster, or is it just Thomas that has some of these other ones? No, I think Toaster and Thomas both.
Yeah, I think they both have.
They both have some of these lower ones, so it would have been nicer
yeah.
had they been here.
One more time, I get one.
Oh,
if I fail this, guys,
Yeah, you too.
I'm in there.
All right, so
I'm in there with them. Don't worry. I'm chugging along this
Drohinen-
place. I will not survive the end of this campaign.
Drohinen,
That'll help you not to be allowed.
Drohinen, the Raging
I
Tempest.
just started marking. I'm using all 4 of them.
I'm using all of my other domains!
Okay, so Drohinen, the
like
Raging
red.
Tempest, will use his craft
You actually-
and reason, strongly reinforced by his blood and valor, to meet this challenge while using his bond with
It's arts and
Jai-Shi.
it's arts and oration, isn't
It
it?
is
Yes, but I spent a pathos to use another.
Okay, you were saying you just said craft and reason. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, it's arts and oration.
It is
Yeah.
arts and oration.
And I used the wrong die. I
Yeah,
had
good
D8 in
Yeah.
arts and oration.
I was listening to what he was saying. I'm like, flipped around. I mean, I just thought you might have just said the wrong
No,
one.
I did use the wrong one, so thank you. Because now that's a D8 instead of a D6.
Very nice.
There we go.
So,
Eldis, spending some pathos to use Resolve in Spirit,
Very nice.
as well as a Divine Favor, and the bond with Cleandros, our resident, arts and oration master.
Of course.
Will accept this challenge.
Okay, roll the bones.
have you
He has
what-
said it all.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's a 10.
I got it.
I got a 10 as well.
Yeah. I got 18.
Plus
Oh, you
5
beat me
plus
by
3,
1.
18.
I got 17.
tie?
Tie.
So then we need a singular roll off of your arts and orations.
Arts and oration.
Okay.
I cannot believe y'all beat me just 1.
2.
2.
That's now officially a tie. You both get maximum glory. So you both get 14, and you will get 7.
I am now at 206.
Man, we got to see the tie. The tiebreaker did nothing. All right. So, we will start. I would love for you to work that into a tie of equal gravitas and equal, pain as you're both working through the pathos of this. I mean, if anything, again, there's arts and oration that you're working through here. Maybe it's the pain of emotion, calling out and beseeching, or even just presenting something beautiful that is inspiring.
I think we're both working through our pain of being crushed by Scrab.
We were both, sitting there being crushed, staring at this head that we have now on the ship
Yep.
that we went
Yeah.
down there for. It didn't help us at all. it did lower the wrath.
Yeah.
And then I think going back on the successful leadership part of my last role, I kind of just drew Adamantios into the leadership to guide, because I know we're on the
Yes.
Vermain boat, so I use him to guide one side as I guide the other, as I'm trying to kind of get the ships to where we're not threatening. We're not all charging at him.
Yeah.
We're kind of going at her round, since I knew she was over there kind of guiding it to be nicer to us. Please don't.
Before you, let's just get your narration as well.
Yes.
As you succeed in help, as these boats are being guided around to kind of create a perimeter of inspiration around the crab. they're all kumbayaing.
I think the way that it works for me is that while they're using these arts and orations, I am using sheer might and force of will to narrate the many beauties of some of the combats that we've had, and some of the beauties of some of the islands that we've seen, despite many of the less appealing parts of them.
Are you in the water or on a boat? He's obviously on a boat.
I'm
Boats
actually
are circling around the crab.
well, because I was jumping from boat to boat, so to be honest, I could be standing on the crab's head, for all I know.
Yeah.
I think I'm standing on its head.
Okay.
I think at the front boat, the front ship, we let the Antinian boat pull ahead because I would, using the bond with Cleandros, have him ignite the bolt of Chrysos to like shine light on the of the spear and inspire the crab to look towards the sun of a new day. Get us out of here.
And as that happens, as these boats are circling around it, it sees that spear, it follows, you're on the top of it as it rides forward and you have to hold as the rush of water almost pushes you off of it as you hold on to the scales, and it just sweeps its hands up and like a fishing net just kind of just sideways catches boats. But it only catches half of them because they were circling around it. And the other boats behind get left behind. As the boats are being pushed out, you look back and you see the waves cresting over, and you hear the screams and the wails, just like in the Odyssey, the crew being forgotten.
That's all I thought of was too. Yeah.
I hoped it would be the other boats like the waves.
No.
Fuck.
And as the crab pulls you, it then blows some sort of air out of its mouth that bubbles up out of the water, protecting all of you. As the storms and the waves try to crash through, your boats get to rest in still waters as it pushes you through. The entire time, you next to it can feel its irritation, as obviously Kayreen gets angrier and angrier. You can hear the sounds of lost sailors, the sound of Kayreen's curse to those who are not daring enough to face forward and instead will be doomed to ever be lost. The curse that perhaps these Benguinese sailors were facing all along. And you all are led away from the area of strife.
Hey,
I really thought we were going to send the other boats and then we'd have to get through the things.
No, I
I'd
knew
be
you were
less
gonna kill them all.
pissed, But
I mean, look, there are sometimes losses in epic tales.
we
No,
finally have some
yeah,
Benguinese people.
fuck.
Well, they don't really want to be here.
No, they're not warriors. We didn't gain warriors. We just gained some Benguinese people. I kind of killed off all the warriors at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay, so as a group, how do we feel about how that just went?
As successful as we could with 3 people.
You know
Yeah,
what? That's fair.
true.
If we had a 4th, then it might have seemed like a failure. But with 3,
That's a success.
that's a success.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't lose all the ships, but 2. We lost half the ships.
Yeah.
Ish.
Let us go through the exodus of today's story. First, the destiny of this place.
The ocean.
Of the ocean, yeah.
It dries up.
At the end of the day, and I actually haven't been narrating this as much, but I'm supposed to just... I did it a lot at the beginning of the campaign. I'm going to try to keep this up now. Let's talk about the actual legendary destiny of this place. As you leave it as effectively a sea of ghosts. These sailors are forever haunting this place. This stormy area is forever thought to be a dangerous place to pass. When it comes to the actual modern map,
You get rid of 24 dream wraiths, you spawn 100 more.
Yeah.
yes. When it comes to the actual map of where we are, I'll give you the meta, because your characters have no idea.
No, not at all.
We're on a boat.
Yep.
You're on a boat.
Motherfucker.
So obviously, to the current knowledge, there's just mountains to the north. You have no idea what's actually going on. But in reality, those Benguinese sailors sailed from down here, the actual Benguinese area. They went into what they call the Skyward Sea and began to explore up into what they thought was just endless mountains. They sailed their way out and basically were ahead of you, and you all met them somewhere in this ocean area.
Damn.
Great.
So this has some forever foreboding, at least for thousands of years, legends of danger.
We still have to go through like Storm Mountain and Karabatesh. We're so far from home.
I'm pretty damn close.
You don't know that.
Nope.
I will say, for more vagueness, you don't know whether you're here or even past Storm Mountain.
Fun.
Your sailing has lasted for a few, many months at this point.
Yeah.
Almost a handful of months. So when it comes to what your sailors decide next, as you keep going farther and farther and not seeing land, you might have actually passed Zelmarov entirely by this point. By this session, you might be going backwards now to actually get home. So this because again they were lost too. So it's probably that they left when the sky was first formed. So you guys were all the way off the map, and both ships had just met together somewhere in the empty blue.
Oh my god.
Yep. Now let's talk about the.
This way, Johnny can put us wherever he wants to thematically next session.
Yes, exactly.
Let's talk about how gods feel.
Oh, yay!
As leader,
So can we do
I
a
don't feel like I did a
separate
great
ritual
job.
to like appease Kayreen?
Probably not.
On an upcoming session, yes.
Great.
And it would be, a thing to try to lower her wrath by 1. So
Which is better than where it's at now.
Well,
We'll
we did
raise
0.
it by 3.
Well, no,
she
it might
said
be
to
going.
2. It's probably going up.
to 2, yeah.
So,
Or we just let her be a rageful bitch. I mean, the only person it affects is Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, it affects all of us.
If she cares.
She keeps caring. We're on a boat of sailors. She seems to care.
It's fine.
Is it?
For the most
Hi, Dalek.
Hello. Hi, darling. Hi, darling.
You did a Winifred? You did your bits?
oh, okay. So part of the so divine favor or divine wrath is marked as the result of islands.
Yep,
Yeah.
If additional gods were invoked or included in the situation on the island, they might actually get their stars marked as well, or their wrath marked, even if they're just not part of the main ones watching. But in this situation, also, when the heroes please a god, which you haven't done today, well, at least not with Kayreen, who's angry, it says in italics, the anger may subside. So it might not even be officially subsided even if you please them in a following place. They're fickle and they hold on to grudges. If a hero really wants to make amends, they might seek to appease that god during an adventure, perhaps making a contest mythic by doing it in the god's honor, or otherwise supplicating their vicious winds.
Should have done that on one of those 8s.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know it was a thing you could do.
Nope.
Yeah. Hindsight is 20/20.
It also, and I'm trying to find where it said it, but
Hello, hi, silly Billy. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
silly Billy comes out of the water and
That's us all.
one silly Billy attacks all of you.
a
Roll for
cannibal.
initiative.
We don't even know how to use that die!
All right, here we go. So, the last thing I will say before I actually reveal, because I'm just trying to make sure I'm covering all my bases on the rules.
they run around somewhere.
Yes, he is.
Okay. So, because I was just double checking, because it does say, mark a star if the heroes honored or pleased that deity while on the island, mark 2 stars if they greatly pleased that god, mark wrath if the heroes dishonored or displeased that deity. But it doesn't have a mark 2 wrath if they greatly displease. So you're only going to get 1 extra.
Oh,
mark
he
of
was
wrath.
trying to fuck us up.
I was
Yeah.
seeing. I'm tempted to do it anyways because not only did you not listen to her in what she wanted from this place anyways, you also fought against her at every step of the way and never changed your mind. So I'm tempted to put all the way to 3 wrath.
We did call her a bitch a couple times.
I think because Thomas didn't get to be here to mark his case and fight on the opposite way, he probably still would have had the fun of telling that story. But I'm going to have only 1 mark of wrath, so we're not going to do the 2. So, we are now at 2 divine wrath for Kayreen.
Hey guys.
She's now gonna be the final boss.
So we stab her and we become gods? Is this now God of War? Do we go kill Kayreen? And then after we kill Kayreen, we have to kill the rest of the gods.
Yes,
No.
and once we kill Kenos, it plunges the entire realm of Antinia into darkness. We have to fall off a cliff, and then we end up...
See, but then I gotta be like Hercules, but I'm already Kratos as well because I got the chains and everything, and I
But you
have
don't
to.
have the chains anymore. You can get them back at a later
No,
point.
because I still wear them. They're just
Yeah.
not usable.
You can call upon them at any point.
But here's the thing: I can't let you kill Lowry. That's like a whole thing.
No.
so-
Once we get to the... That's God of War
We-
2018.
You see,
so
you
we
only
don't
have to...
kill all of
No,
those
we're
ladies
just doing
in
Roman
there.
gods right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just the Roman gods, just to get most of the Antinian ones and
Oh,
such.
okay.
When we leave...
Is Kayreen an Antinian god?
Kayreen's a human god.
Close enough.
But honestly, yes. The only location we've had it canonically in the campaign world so far was actually in campaign 2. There was that gemstone statue in the middle of the water.
Yeah.
That was Kairine,
Oh.
human deity, and that location is technically the southernmost point. It is.
So Mistosia.
It's basically in the intersection between Mistosia and Antinia. It's just the base of that part of Hermitage.
We didn't piss her off
So
then.
if that's the only location canonically we've seen her statue, then yeah, it could be both.
So you just need to invent an Odin for us to kill later on.
I think that's Zulkwani a little bit, but also I
Yeah,
think
fair.
this world is not done with Diathers, obviously. These
Oh,
are just
no.
like the oldest ones that we get to have so much lore about. Speaking of lore and on the deities, the Hand of Daco, God of Beauty. His
Yeah.
sign is the abalone shell, covered in barnacles on the surface and gleaming iridescent inside. He is double please.
That's double divine favor, right? Or just the one?
Yes, double divine favor.
Yay!
You get both marks of divine favor.
can find where I
They
wrote
mark
down
2
Hand of
stars.
Daco.
I freaking love his constellation. I loved the challenge of keeping to the geometric circles and lines of the original books.
Yeah.
Was fun in making these. I'm like, oh, I gotta make it very geometric.
Yep.
And then lastly, Lei Shang, Lord of the Sea. His sign is a sunken crown. Humanity brought low by arrogance. To a certain degree, he did not see any of the people who got themselves into this mess brought low to their arrogance.
I mean, you did put.
I did hang one.
he did.
I did hang one over the ship as bait.
No, more than that. As a Benguinese person who would normally worship Lei Shang, you kicked that shipwright off the boat.
I did.
His
I did.
arrogance was brought to bear.
Yep.
He built these. He was one of the people who built these.
You
battleships.
single-handedly did that.
You
It's the, it's the
single-handedly
bloody
redeemed.
justice. Don't worry about it.
Because outside of that, and perhaps also your other ships, unfortunately, being lost. Due to arrogance, maybe more or less, it's half of his request. But I think you, with that one joke thing, you did, actually redeems it. And instead of a divine
Who
wrath,
builds the ships? Throw him overboard, please.
Yep.
I think that perfectly works with the pantheon of the Bengalese people. So there's another divine favor
With
for
Lai Shang.
Lei Shang.
Lai Shang.
You guys will not be stuck on the oceans like that ship was.
Oh my god.
Yay!
By the end of this, I will no longer be praising Privatora.
No,
They
that
say.
was 3 more stars, which means you all get another boon.
Holy
Ooh. You're also now only 1 star away from either Barambar, or the Hand of Daco, or Catharos, or Kenos from having bonds with those. So if you get one more divine favor, pleasing them at the end of the session, hey, another
So
finished
now, when I
constellation.
support or bolster, the die I give is 1 larger.
I would divine favor is 2d4
Nice.
because
I-
I roll bad divine favor all the time.
I went for
So I
the
wanna roll
head dose of
2d4 divine
rolling
favor, nice. You picked the highest. I
2
think.
domain dice when I mark Pathos.
Is it just an advantage? You picked the highest?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
roll
advantage.
2d4 and keep
Yeah.
the highest.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just advantage. But that way I can roll bad twice.
Yes. Same thing with the one I took. When I pick my extra domain, I can roll 2d8s or 2d10s twice and
I
still
think
do
you have to
badly.
roll 3d4.
Roll
Because this
plus
says
2d4.
plus 2.
It says
2d4.
plus 2d4. So I think that's 3.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A super advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Double advantage.
You could. Whoa, that's amazing.
that's a good one.
That's pretty much a promise 3 or 4.
It's nothing. Don't worry. I just threw someone off a ship.
Right?
Yeah.
The gods love you.
The Benguinese gods
and
love
then there
me.
is
Yes.
divine favor, double advantage.
There we go.
And I chose, hey, when I help you guys,
I
I help
also
you guys
like-
good.
Yeah.
That
Your
you
dice are
picking-
already highest.
You picking Privatora makes this very interesting context of both Bangor and Scotchland having Privatora land. Like she has this like geographically centralized area of followers.
Yep.
Okay, let's finish off the session with our.
I still haven't seen any of Sot.
No.
We did one. We seen one.
Very beginning.
We
Oh,
seen
yeah,
one
it
stop.
was very beginning. I don't
Was it
think
the
she was-
first one? I was
Oh.
No, it wasn't. We seen one with you here.
Well, Sot was the giant, which was the very first
Which was the
one.
very first one, which I wasn't here for.
I thought we seen.
That was
this-
actually Jean Jar.
That was John Shaw.
Sot
was the second one.
Sot was still that island. It was
Well, but was it the Dwarven Hold?
the craftsman halflings.
Oh, okay.
Craftsman Halflings.
So that was still the first island, so she wouldn't have been there. Then what about when we went to Braggart's Deep?
He was only there narratively. He wasn't actually.
He wasn't actually
I've
watching.
only got 1 star for Sot, so he's
Yeah.
only.
So it's only that first
So
one.
it was only that first one for
Yeah.
the Halflings.
He will show up again.
Dun, dun, dun.
This
Yeah,
bitch.
Probably. Should be.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I know
All
this
right.
campaign's slowly coming to a close, but, like, it's definitely one of my favorites right now, and I'm gonna be really sad.
Yeah.
So I actually
Like,
just
it-
told her, I have discovered that there are tons of officially supported hacks of Agon for different narrative systems.
Yep.
So when we do our sci-fi thing, there are like 3 different sci-fi Agons. There's like a Star Wars themed one, a Star Trek themed one, and there was one like just like dogfighting like themed one. So
Dog fighting?
yeah,
Yeah.
like airplane
flight.
dogfighting.
Oh, okay. See,
I thought it was the other kind this whole time. To
See-
be honest.
Ah!
I was like, wow, that's a dark one.
Have you guys never heard of a dog
No,
fight?
yes,
yeah,
I've heard
with
it that
planes,
way.
yeah.
Okay.
But when
I
you
just-
just say dog fighting and you don't have context,
But the context was sci-fi.
I
Okay,
think of
but
dogs.
My
Sci-fi dogs?
context is thinking of like horribly like altered, cyberpunk dogs, and they're like,
yeah.
it's like a dystopian future.
Oh, there was also I love all
Of
of the
gambling and-
all of the Agon hacks. First off, the
Also
Agon
had episode
system
of,
is called Paragon, which Agon is within.
Oh.
So those are all Paragon games.
Okay.
And they all have puns
What?
in their names. And there's a Transformers one. There's one where you can play as Transformers, and they call that.
I think that might be really fun.
Yeah.
It has no right to be.
Yeah.
But just the options of being a Transformer seems really ridiculous.
They call that one's called Surge Protector.
I'll take being a transformer if I can't pilot a mech.
They basically any narrative you want. There was like a
Close enough.
1800s
Close enough.
romance one. There's an Oh Brother Where Art Thou one. There's like because that's literally
No,
the
yeah.
Odyssey, but just
Yeah.
in 1980s or whatever,
Yeah.
1800s. Yeah.
Can I theme my Transformers robot off of an anime mech?
There was a mech fighting one.
Yes.
There was a mech fighting
I
one.
guess.
Literally, it's just Agon works for so many things, and these are all built systems
when,
using
It's
Agon.
so
when we're
good, like
talking
the
about
Planet
mech
of
fighting, are we
Nightmare
going like
is good.
full Gundam or like Armored Core? Because those are like two sides.
Oh, Code Geass is like more on the Gundam line
Yeah.
a little bit, except most of them can't fly.
It's true.
All right.
Except until a later development in the
Let's finish
series.
the session. Great deeds. The one specialty trophy you guys can take is that there is the gift of the Great Crab. It will give to one of you the smallest of its barbed claws. Shed as a gift, it makes a hefty spear. Any who carry it may speak with sea life.
I would take that. So what is it called?
The gift of the Great Crab, or the Great Crab's barb.
Look, this just adds to his sea god legend.
Yes, it does.
And also your arsenal of weapons.
Yes. I still have the Fang of the Basilisk.
You're about to go into a fight and just be like, use one, use the other!
Look, on the Fang of the Basilisk, I'll have this spear, and then if I reroll for the chains, I'm just gonna attach them. I'm gonna straight up be fucking Kratos.
Alright, and to the other two. Your great deeds, your trophies, your great title. I mean, you could maybe take back the figurehead of this sea nymph.
Yeah, they don't need it.
I think I need that to build a boat.
Oh,
yeah, you do.
Yes.
Yes. I know it was on a crappy boat, but I think I need to now bring this back to the Bangwanese people to kind of show them the error of their ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also use it to mark, ship.
Yeah, no, I think we have to have it as like an artifact in the middle of Bangwa, where it's like everybody
Oh.
must, like, it's like a big blemish on our people of,
A wooden statue, that'll last for thousands of years.
we will cast it.
Yes.
You guys end up creating the ship of Theseus thing with that statue.
Okay,
So-
and now,
I have no idea.
I think it's going to have to be a great deed and not necessarily a trophy, because there's not many trophies left.
No, yeah.
I just have no idea.
Unless you somehow bottle up the angry waves, or
Which, so you used
Hi.
Sage of
When he
Grief.
was carrying a frog by its foot
oh no!
around the yard.
Hilarious.
That's why you were yelling at her. That makes sense.
I
Yeah.
mean, you could literally put Crab Whisperer if you wanted to.
That seems really
What did
neat.
you tie on again? That was a really amazing moment.
Oh,
The
that,
end.
Finale.
The finale. That was
Yeah.
encouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Friend of the craft.
you were guiding the ships around. You utilized the Spear of Chrysos. It could be
Calmer
some.
of Monsters, or
Rainbow shell.
Hang on a minute. I need to look up a fancy synonym.
Yeah, I feel like something to do with you stringing together tons of odd ends into one. Like the ability to take a bunch of disparate things and fully wrap them up into one action.
The unity of Bangwa.
Conqueror of complexity.
Hang on. I have an idea.
oh.
I need more synonyms.
You're good.
Honestly,
So
I think the great deeds are the
you
hardest
probably
part.
already wrote figurehead, right?
I did.
All right, cool. It was also the Lambentine Queen specifically. But you can return to the shore of the Lambent Sea.
Now, you said I can, while holding this, talk to sea animals.
Yes.
Is that like, if I were to, like, I can just use that, or I have to, like, use it as a trophy?
I think for most situations, use it as a trophy. If you want to talk to a guppy and it's not going to give you valuable information that's going to change the story,
Right.
and it's not part of a contest, yeah, you can talk to animals.
Sea animals, specifically.
But if you're going to talk to a shark because it's trying to attack you or something like that,
If
then-
it's used in a contest to change the
Yes.
outcome, yeah.
yes.
Or you could stab someone with it.
I mean, yeah, but I can do that flavorfully.
Yeah. You stab someone while you're talking to them.
Say hello to my little friend! You say in fish.
Look, at this point, I've got this giant fang sitting on my hip. I've got this new spear. I'm feeling good.
Okay, we're going to decide virtues. Although I know you're still. I would love to know what your title was. What you come up with.
It was loose ends, not loose. Because the only one that's come together so far is Courier of Disparate Souls, but
Woo! I love it.
That's
Does
a
that
pretty good
work?
one. Yeah.
Yes. Courier is awesome.
listen, synonyms are fun.
All right, let us start with our leader for virtues.
We're gonna give you courage.
You think? I'd be one to argue that he had the most. I mean, definitely courageous too, but there was a lot of grace that he had with the crap.
Well, I see her as Grace and him as he was whacking a lot of crab
He was
claws
whacking a
away.
lot of crab.
Bouncing from ship to ship.
Yeah, he was pretty courageous.
I'm thinking of the display of bravery of him literally just...
Grace is really good, but also the courage thing is something I'm leaning towards because
Cool.
literally he was like, I'm ready to drown.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
very true. All right, 2 courage.
I am now at 11 courage.
Yeah.
Yes, and then I'm going to give you Grace.
Okay.
I always need to rate it because for some reason,
Yeah, I always double check it just
That's
to make
what
sure
They
I-
are
I'm thinking of them
loaded
correctly.
terms.
yeah. Going to give you acumen. Thought you
Since
were,
we never in our real life use the word acumen.
Yes. I just thought you were very witty this session.
Thank you.
Had good ideas.
I mean, he's the one that's very witty.
Well, he's clever, not witty. There's a difference.
No. Witty is in like funny in this in a smart way.
different type of wit.
Yeah.
You've marked your first victim of bad boatmanship.
Yeah.
I have
I actually want to give you passion for how invested you were in the Benguinese people
Yeah.
and
Yes.
protecting them, and also the boats, and getting rid of that guy.
Yeah, I'll give you passion for that.
Also
too.
for like being willing to just string that dude over the over the edge.
Hey,
of the boat.
you're forgetting that I am like a religious figurehead of the Penguinese people.
Yeah.
So like
Yes, you are.
Yeah, it doesn't come up a lot because
I'm
you
not.
haven't had a lot of reason
well,
for it to happen.
I'm not a I'm running around with demigods.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
a
like
demigod.
yeah. Well, he's
Future
not.
god.
yeah, future god, two
Demigod,
demigods.
but we don't talk about it.
Yeah, Adonis is the only
got
one that
people-
is on my level, and he's like
Yeah.
Also a religious
prime
leader?
Type, well, no, he's not really. I guess yeah.
He is.
He's
He's a religious
Yeah.
zealot.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Yes. Whereas I'm like a religious figurehead sent out to war as part of the Benguinese people,
Yeah.
and now I'm.
Listen, the Spanish Inquisition would have loved you.
No one ever expects.
I am
Spanish
actually
Inquisition.
playing a paladin. If you
Yeah.
didn't know,
Yeah,
it's the
it's
secret.
just the paladin again.
If you haven't figured out, Dronin is a barbarian through and through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm playing it well.
Alrighty. Reflection. Do any of you feel that one of your epithets no longer applies, and that you might want to replace it with one that better reflects your character's nature?
Oh, I feel like they did really good this time.
I just didn't use Stormfist a lot, but that happens quite frequently.
I was so open to Dark-Hearted eventually changing it. It just keeps being appropriate and it keeps staying.
The clever eye Joshi is very useful for my craft and reason, and then bloody justice, does well.
I had decided that Stormfist, Drohinen, the Raging Tempest is how that.
It's one, yeah.
One's at the beginning, the other's at the end. It just strings better that way.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, everybody, that's another session of Agon.
Yeah.
I'm going to. So, Kay, would you be able to make it next week, next month?
Yes, I never work on Mondays specifically for the sake of making any and all D&D sessions.
Cool. I'm going to.
I work every Monday. I just drive here.
Yeah.
No, I also work 20 minutes down the street.
Yeah.
I genuinely expect, at minimum, 3 more sessions. At maximum, 4, but the 4th one would be you already being at home and maybe solving a problem at home.
So, I'm gonna be honest. Even if I miss next session, I am going to have a D12.
Yeah.
Because I am only 34 away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty.
I mean-
so I'm just gonna text the group.
Johnny, there you go.
Thank you.
So there's
Good game, everybody.
Good game,
I think
bravo,
that's the
bravo,
quickest
bravo.
we finished.
probably...
This was 2.5 hours. Yeah, this was a quicker one.
Did you want this pen or pencil back?